eye galamsey 10 eye galamsey no saanum northern region no ndipa 50 ni nyina sa beka ndipa 10 no ho ena omo ye galamsey no wa Asante region ha sei nti yemfa ne se every month bia no omo ananka omo ye ndipa 10 wa Asante region ha no no mu di asase 1 acre a month bia ye 1 acre nti se nipa 50 abeka ndipa 10 no ho a asase no acre dodo sen no mbedi ni a month ombedi 6 acres bosome ba ko bia ti asemu ni ye nti ye northern region leaders no so ye o madwe se ko mo boa ya ye wo ho no nanka ye wie school ye nya bibia ye niema nketenkete nanka mo se yenso ye nyusu ya adwene fa nkreti bibi omo be ye campaign kwan na mo fa so be ye campaign no sa on se o ma ye o madwe se on so omo be ye campaign a omo mfuru plane be so omo ye campaign wie dia na o makofa plane na o maforo nti oba kuromo ano wa 40 plane no wa beduru mi wa kwan no so nya de ben enye nti nka population no so bete na galamsey na ba fomo a enyuma na nke wasa northern region ho no ye nya ne bebre se de be ya nipa no yemfa ne se 10 55 kura na atete afiri so a nka galamsey no wugiri se nka be kombo ana se nka be ko low be ba to ade ase ba ye nka eno ho asem da ye be ye demonstration se bi adwuma ma galamsey fo no munya de o mo ye ne da but ade a yetumi ka ho asem pa ne se declare state of emergency now. State of emergency no somadika aka chero say notness bear over something e be wu monko sutun kele na monhwe notness e be wu nya notness ketwa because the northern region leaders are not doing anything the omunim ni say bosom ya so no makatu aba no maje no masan ase no mote ho ambulance dodo san na northern region eya monka no kore na munye demonstration abawom na demonstration bi wona say mo ya enye no kwan so no nipa na bedos wo ha nti every year bia no nipa 50 and the free north eba ye wo bi ka ho a o mo free ho aba Asante region abaye adwuma busa ho say every year bia nipa 50 ba no year bia nipa 50 ba no ebeduru ba bi no na asase na nka o mu di no 6 acres bosome no busa ho say ebeduru ba bi no na afedi nipa na eba boroso bebrebe no bosome bia no asase no o mbedi ni sen. What you say? Northern region Tamale for no, Wafo no, Zebila for no. What you say? Mon sorry ho, leader youth na mon sorry na mon kasa say. Aban penyin for no mo be ye campaign no mo mra no mo be ye say boys be kwakoti na obi a waton gold pen obi say obetimi aba be fa na adwuma mama no 300 Ghana as salary ono a week kura no one make kura no 9,000 to 12,000 a week obe make it was on so dem free we mu ono a e was say the bibi better eba table ne so yes was so the free we mu a obetimi anya something close to
One galamsey ni te was obetimi am blocking heart. Ah, Dabi, one we say, Gamsa ni broadcast. Ah, yetimi yisika, physical money near the Akoyi na Tiagu ho, near the Koto da dear the Bayajuma. Broadcast Beneche way. Now, was the other Ubejano? One we say, broken chest, a crying Druna about broken heart, broken chest. Mr. Galam said, no way. Sema Galam said, Juma. This is my 2 coin. Akwamleka hokram the south come the kodo ko anase me judgment we agise machima sa 200 years any amanya message 200 years dia me judgment no here ye titi krampo ye de kuntin sire ba galamsey gala I love my work gala.
So we just display armor cars on an Independence Day and we go and park the armor cars at the barracks. Why don't you move those tankers to the Galamsey sites and fire in the Galamsey areas and create the military presence? These people, they have been trained to survive in the jungle. Let them live there for the next 6 months. Galamsey will stop. Not a soul will come and dig it in there again. But we have polished the tankers and we are keeping them in the barracks and we say that Galamsey, they ever stop here and And meanwhile, they are poisoning us. Our waters are being poisoned. Every day, we are dying of poisonous water and we are spending millions to treat the waters. Garden eggs, cassava. We are using chemically polluted water to water. Very soon, the cotombre that your wife will serve you, there are chemicals in it. If the people are being stubborn, move, troop. Let's show on TV trucks, armored cars, because we don't go to war. All those trucks, they don't go to war. When was the last time we went to war? When was the last time Ghana went to war? We don't go to war with it. But there is war against Galamsey. People are killing the citizens. 33 million lives are at risk. So move the tankers there and keep the army at all the Galamsey side for the next 6 months. They shouldn't go home. They should there. It's peacekeeping mission. We are every Independence Day. Then we come. It's right. Then they show army people tossing and jumping and whatever, and they're cocking guns. It doesn't mean anything to us when a group of boys and Chinese people have traveled from their country and they are poisoning our water. Where do the Chinese come from? They are coming through our immigration officers, and then the annoying part is that they are carrying guns and they are giving birth to children. They are sleeping with our girls at the side and having half-caste Chinese people. You see, somebody has put poison in this water, and this is a killer liquid. He says that I want you to drink it, and I have a gun to stop this person who's poisoning this woman. And I'm looking at myself, before we can stop this guy from poisoning this woman, it is me and you. You who have the gun. Our waters is spoiling. Government is spending millions of dollars to treat, and the water is gradually becoming untreatable. It means that very soon we have to start importing water from other countries. That's what it means. And we have the capacity and the ability to stop it. We have the capacity to stop it. Move the military, move the tankers to position themselves in all the Galamsey sites and stop all forms of mining for now, for the next 6 months, so that our waters return back. And then decide who mines, and they must mine responsibly. They want us to start dropping dead on the street before they wake up.
Jim FM. Jim FM. Jim FM.
Well, time check, 52 minutes after 6. Ahaye Adom 106.3 FM. Welcome to Dwaso Nsem. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility. Make us cherish fearless honesty and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. On this note, it's a Thursday. On behalf of my team, led by Kofi Asan, ably supported by Dominic Isieboa, Iowa 05, Caroline, Abena Pokuya Ahene, Kobe Stone, and Kejua, and then the technical team, Mekase. Yeda unyamia sesuso die ne ache okwanso kusukura. And we cannot take this for granted. Yeni bebre anenrada yeshasye. But bebre ne ni ho ene day. Inti erade anope aseda yodia, ayeye yodia, enkamfo yodia, impeja yodia. Se bribi wa aseda chia anka unkuto anye debemao. On this day, the 13th day of November 2025. Whatever it is, however it is, the ebetimi aka nyina say ni nyina eye, it is well. And from now to 10 o'clock, it's our responsibility. And Bibi Adamika Cho is a collective responsibility. Building a country, building an institution, building a ministry, building whatever. It cannot be that sole responsibility of an individual. You bring it on deck. That will have that energy to lift and lift higher the flag of the country called Ghana. Yeah, the Apomudion Komobe bro, and I know you know. Now you know that there are a lot of issues at war mining. Many unresolved issues. A lot of people are harbor pain, disappointment. A lot of people are bitterness, order of the day. There's a lot happening in this country called Ghana. Ama the basket, say in Shirano, Adani Kasa, Adani Inkuguo, Adani Nkontompo, Adani Yaudie, Adani Intratusuo, Adano Krono, Adani Enibre, na Adani Amanyosem. So when you wake up as a country, and that basket na say full of love, full of prosperity, full of forward looking and forward march, full of glory, full of opportunities, no? And no years in chain, and at the basket full of enyoma ensem fata na yediko and run by the day, where abnormalities are becoming normal, where we celebrate foolishness and stupidity, then it means that danger lies ahead of us as a country, as a people, as churches, and as political parties, and as citizens. Etimesre. And continue baby in Casamide, the Ecosubiana, Ebin Camu. And let me quote the guy, Gala, 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 Gala. Please, you need to contribute your quota. And continue baby in Casamide, Medimema, Eco School Abrochiro. And I don't give a toss. The Eco School educational sector anymore. No. Ubia manie, Esa Obi. And continue baby in Cocase. Yapon mudeno omo padom be bia no omunye e say yen yemfa ho miyare ya mekwa aburuchiru obi nim jonkukura ade beche so ufri tamale besia kokintampon kwamu wa na wanya kwanhia enti anu ahwese betimi de wakwa amano ne ya enkotra baby da enka say de bia da mefa wiem hyen enti Accra Kumasi Road, Cape Coastal Cradle Road omo pekro omo nchi no mo nyam enyamasem. You don't know what you're saying. You lack that sense of patriotism. That pride, Ghana, you've lost it. That confidence, Ghana, say, why you not crying? Enti, Mesre, we'll come back and be discussing these matters. But Busuabia, Ejumabia, Krobia, Amanyo Kobia, say, we can't kobedi mwe wie peyo. Umpuntu bedi mwe wie peyo. Odachi bedi mwa wie peya na esese wapomuden ho nkomo wapomuden ho nsem wapomuden ho hyehyeye eye ade a ehiama wo enu ntina ejuada kopim efiada yejubadi edi Dwaso Nsem no ya hyeda asre enimdiefo ne abenfo ɛwɔ apɔmuden ho nsɛm sɛ wɔn mbɛ kaaka yɛn sɛ yɛadane car engine a yɛkɔ ba biara yi deɛ ɛtɔ da bi ehia grease ɛtɔ da bi ɛsɛ sisa oil no ɛtɔ da bi ɛsɛ sisa tire no ɛtɔ da bi ɛsɛ sisa windscreen no ɛnu nti na nɔpɛ yi meda Dr. Edu Boateng asipi sɛ out of ne busy schedule ɔgye brɛ ɛde saa nkyerɛkyerɛ wei ɛne saa apɔmuden ho adesua wei ɛde brɛ yɛn ne ɛde bɔ yɛ bra ama nkunimdie ɛyɛ dea Dr. Edu Boateng Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic anɔpɛ yi aseda ɛnka ho
aseda nka ho so ɔman ɛne anɔpɛ yi kasa mate sɛ wɔka no ɛyɛ very deep ɔman bi tuma tumpɔn a ɔman yɛntumi ni patriotism ɛmfiri hɔ nti mmiɛwani ɛden adwuma no a mɔyɛ no ɛden paa but ɔman ɛtiki one person and wa make a difference and le wakasa paa yɛn nyinaa yɛfa saa sense of patriotism a ɛnɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a yɛnyɛ yɛwia sika a yɛnwia ɛfiri sɛ yɛadwene atiri ma ho nti ɔma yɛda ase
ami ɛno ada yɛdi nkɔmmɔ bebree menim sɛ yɛtoa saa nkɔmmɔ so ba sɛ ne daa ne da nyinaa no woyɛ ma yɛn no saa kaaka yɛ kakra
yo mɛda ase yɛdi yadeɛ ɛfɛ no sɛ stroke ho nkɔmmɔ yadeɛ a ɛtumi ɛma nipa yɛ disabled yadeɛ a ɛtumi akyi wo bi na ne yiri gyina hɔ a ɔhu no ne ba gyina hɔ a ɔhu no ɛfiri sɛ agene that part of the brain no a kɛbɛtumi aboa kaakae no ama ne hunu sɛ nipa wi yɛ me ba wɔyɛ m'abusuani wɔyɛ m'adwumayɛni saa deɛ no stroke no affect that part no a sɛ nipa dɛ sɛ no ɔlusi stroke no a so no ɛtumi affect obi na sɛ bi sɛ de obɛgya ne nan koraa wɔnte ɔbɛdwo nso a wɔnte kyɛ sɛ deɛ a yɛ akɛseɛ ne sɛ nipa no wɔde bi awie na wakɔ na wabusa no sɛ papa after bɛ 30 minutes wakubusa no sɛ papa na ɛnɛ wadidi wɔ sɛ daabi ɛnim ne dii ɛfiri sɛ that part no ɛbɛma no akaakayɛ amene hunu akai sɛ ebi amadidi a na sɛ minidi no ɔman sɛ nipa no onya saa deɛ no saa yade a ɛfɛn sɛ stroke a ɛtumi kyi obi a na afei aka nipa no atɔmpa so na wɔte wheelchair mu na ke nipa ɔno atumi kɔ adwuma ɛba no saa nipa da sɛ ne na afei wabɛyɛ burden ama wo abusua na yɛsɛ deɛ de saa deɛ ɛbɛ yɛsɛ yade a ɛfɛn sɛ stroke bɛba a na kyɛ sɛ mogya ntumi ani afurusane ankɔ nipa da sɛ ne wadwene mu na ɛni afurusane nkɔ adwene mu no ɛna kɔfa yade ɛfɛn sɛ stroke ba na kwan bɛ na ɛfa so a mogya ntumi ni afurusane nkɔ nipa adwene mu obu a ne ntini no na apai obu wɔ so a ne ntini ne mu osisi ɛne ntini mu osisi ne ntini ma kwan ma mogya ne ntumi ni afurusane nkɔ adwene mu ɛno ɛna de yade ɛfɛn sɛ stroke ba ɛno nti yɛhwɛ the causes yɛka sɛ yade ɛfɛn sɛ hypertension yɛbɛsrɛ wohwɛ ɔmo a ɔmo wɔ stroke yade a ɛmu 80% ɛyɛ ɔmo a ɔbɛ company akyerɛ wo sɛ na me wɔ pressure na me pressure ne shutui in fact ɛno a ɛkake ɛno a ɔma yɛwie program wie a na obi yɛwahye obi de ne baayɛ yɛde ne baayɛ no a bɛde quickly no a na no na akyea na ɔkasa a na nsuo ɛfiri n'ano no ɛsane ɛgu fam na ɔma yɛkyɛke meyɛ nam sɛ no mokyɛke ne pressure no ɔma ne pressure no ɛnam 210 108
that's in your call
oh my tete nyakopon di mo fo fi nko be ufra o ne pressure ne 200 bema a wo adwumam o hono a mo so kura pen ne yina na tete ba sa se wo gi mu ape ne fa no a ne ni fa so no na asha se eye na no na achia all of a sudden and quickly no fortunately for them no more spenters and no more rushing and then they buy so when they buy no any doctor will do any experienced doctor will stroke winning be there and it's all better pressure and can you three no me say necessary no mo check pressure na money o man you check pressure no 210 over 108 and I say papa and quickly no I man pressure group and so say e ba form no a na no achia no na etene and we give so what the chair na kasa nerves no e wona no bo ni nyina e che kakra bi a bete se they are dying off
oh already
into my dear who can see it. Instead of that stress and door from. Yes, but the next one is say, so be a what pressure be a what they are not be a pressure machine in the talk of ye. No one drew no, what is over no one drew no. What pressure machine at the free no about hospital, you did much and you free of charge, you did much you see you pressure no.
Dr. Dubuati, a minimum taking for granted, who say,
all right, you have hypertension. Said you see dinner in fact, next time, meeting Kobono, make us meeting Komo, say next 2 weeks, I don't know premier, may the effects and also complications of hypertension. I don't want to be doing because of my idea and they bring one fundamental pressure. It's and you know, it's the air can say the causes and you hear the symptoms of stroke. Like I said, so who will be in a stroke? I said, no, be by ye. That's a form one who be the question. Both or Casa, no. Both and a number. And I say that kind of partial loss of speech. And as will be a complete loss of speech. Who and Catano, on Timika and Cowboy for the ultimate cabby. Let us say, or no, so no. And now do our Catalans on Peter and Sammy in Cosoro. Both of the Peter no Naba, Coloa, stroke national, or Peja in Peja. Because on Peter Nami in Cosoro, Cola stroke national, Peja, or intimate Peja. And now, and then the one stroke reaching Paris and me affected the 5 senses. Both of you and a mission, then a neighbor, the neighbor, the stroke in the fire, no, that approves you, who are winning you. Obi wa etimi affect na so wo kasa wonte
na dia na sanate
alright the stroke said eti edi nipanya o man mu no I'm sure say minister or say or no problem because on daily basis they can on daily basis endpoint we are getting it Kolebu cannot tell me say endpoint on daily basis we are getting about 3 cases here. Kolebu cannot tell me say no cases and yet on because of the end they nationwide. Obi bo say na affect the sense, obi say that affect the sense of touch. And you know obi wa opinion stroke wa. That part na stroke na che no. What is calculate kwakura wonte. Say bibi tin wa wonte. Bibi betime twa no. Moja ma obi wa wo say moja eba. It affect the sense. Say it women na tin affect na obi say balancing. Both are not to any the imbalance. Now, stroke no so by the kind of one. All of a sudden, severe headaches. Now, almost when a sleepless night. What I am now, I come about peri. When you should be really big a kind of one. Now, I'm as I say, so now when I'm young, both are part to be over Sodium of Pacorano, both are Pija in Pija, which means on you do. Now it's when a network imbalance is all class at the aircraft. I said, they come and up to a new one who Naya do never be Simono. Or my Cobasa Noa, the difference is true. Now, it's complications are so with that endpoint to be part of clinic. Even though say yes, speciality is stroke, the complications you look at here and say the stroke affected the muscles of the throat. They cannot withstand it. The stroke affected the muscles of the throat.
Muscles of the throat.
Muscles of the throat. Or my DC say, I say, if I be stroke in the numa, or intimate, and I'm say affected the muscle of the throat to me, throat to me, see it is so intimate from, if you have intimate from, who could found an intimate from, Tampa for no, the alien man said, this I would they tube at the 20 minimum.
Hey.
Yeah, about stroke once a month. I feel like I said, what they also more health talk where ye. So be funny serious or more funny serious. My phone and phone funny serious or no. I'm about to happen being because I know the why they don't even do it. Oh, now what more funny serious or no? A whole use as we be stroke on the Canadian say. The here over endpoint to clear the other buyer no one. I had to say intimate. Stroke no and yet the amount of article and then you bit my way and yet the amount of trying to draw you bit my way. No, they affected the muscles of the throat would be so good in Numua, in so and cock, would the Adriania and cock a copasano, you took a 20 minimum. And I said, you took funny minimum. na aduane obedie no oman can you imagine say wo nipa de sani maso no pa yi a bi a me bebedi ni oat papa bi na eno sande si ayi ni nsuo aduane bi a tie ni nsuo na nsuo no ye de tube ye de strange bi atwe aduane no na ye de afa tube ni
Wadaruba.
company said ye de aman yinkaso otena e beto aso na de waso no ontie endpoint to me party clinic ye was Spinters Road Shell signboard ye was Tema Committee 22 ye will come say Chronoma Boynia Takora de Magic Queen of Peace number ye help be a bit my friend 0244
0244
86
70
68
0244
86
70
68. Man, I salute you this morning.
I salute you, Dr. Edubuatin Sidatin Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. We are the mixed chocolate, so that instant creamy rich chocolate drink. No, yeah, so now we have the coffee taster so as well. Now for the C4C liver specialist hospital for so as one day C4C liver tone at the Abejaso. But Obrawe pa de any ankasi by ready. We are mobile. Already we are mobile or brand and not from sir.
106.3 106.3 Adom FM 106.3 106.3 Adom FM Adom FM One tell you what catch your manai Adom FM Ebea One tell you what Adom FM
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Tough.
Ready wa it's a CCM wa umato. Oh yeah. Ready wa it's a CCM wanga so umato. Ebe munya. Oh yeah. Adom FM. Ebe ya. Adom FM. Adom FM. 106.3 Adom FM 106.3 Adom FM One tell you what catch your manai Adom FM Ebea One tell you what Adom FM
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Tough.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Ready wa it's a CCM wa umato. Oh yeah. Ready wa it's a CCM wanga so umato. Ebe munya. Oh yeah. Ebe ya. Adom FM 106.3
Mutu Mudu Mone, Ajua Smart Mone.
Sunday 8:30 p.m.
Mama
Sunday.
A Jumna Kasa, a Jumana, Edimu Yena, a Kasache, Kosu Kasache, Obra.
Yeah.
You know,
Any
warabo. Oh, yeah, Bofra. Me papa eto blade no she was almost the tatra.
Yeah.
No more BM say, no be a shape no the trap. Adam is a bank crana. I think my top ballistic na my bread.
If you can grab your now,
If you can hold you out.
and we use no
It's a problem about. It's Obrana and Casana and Casano. I just said you
wish so be you so you wish so.
I said no.
Oh so dia, ya to ma di.
You wish. Obidi na wo 40 years me pentima ko han me
catch there ya no want to
but we will have to that got a certain experience in life.
Na wo save
a certain experience in life.
Na damn what in ding. But also you be share no so on so that obe that time of freedom.
Onya freedom. Freedom no so baby karoti ene. Onyame adom to awfo nche.
Yeah.
At this age, as young as you are. Open
tamako he. Open tamako. Because opia. You be ka say between them one my to get
me Mr. Dako. Me form 5. We dey ka say upi.
O dey pie.
We had upi so at time that.
Yes.
Na one ka say obe late no. Who reform mama. Obeti
pa. Na you president black and white. And na popi koto I color TV by. Odi eso color no. Oni ho aye hwe color no. Aha, o fia na hwe color no. Oni ho de am hwe black and white.
Sometimes a talking point and bedtime stories. Book about kind TV program here talking point. Who we are lucky na more chance so for dance.
Yeah. And one way be here. Yeah. And ko na so papa good mood. Na nyumre na asem nyina mo ni achega.
Me bono. Oze karayo di me bo obremu nkomo no. And na die na ma phone pedi.
Na bo ba ko he.
Me bo na ma phone. Wo se karayo be sorry.
Obe sorry assess yeah.
For the Browns. 106.3 106.3 Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Hey, tough.
Ready wa it's a CCM wa umato. Oh yeah. Ready wa it's a CCM wanga so umato. Ebe munya. Oh yeah. Ebe ya. Adom FM 106.3 106.3 Adom FM Adom One tell you what Catch your man eye Adom FM Adom One tell you what Adom FM
Adom FM 106.3.
You know, we work for Bobby and as well for fashion biasia. Who say, you will your bar and Catesia named Brantiano. The you are calling from my breaking to neck cancer. And then you are going and then Gen Z. Now, me bad, I'm a share Ebia and then them a full boot TV. Who was a career? Hey, wow, of another white guy.
NKZ, you're your most wanted far woman who will be your upper concert, physical school, when woman, so the sick as I say the couldn't put a camera, get it in for you because if you're on back.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Hey, tough.
Only God can stop us.
A lot happening in this country. We'll be getting to that conversation. But Yankasi and Yankomo that Ukruma Fashabeno.
Yeah, dear Kweside.
Akweside. Hey, I'm gonna need this year.
Bremai this year. Breman
Esikuma.
Yes.
Afashabeno.
Ojira Festival.
Sukasa.
Ojira.
But what did you crow about?
That's it. What
Kejua confidence just a confidence no e form
Easter ya fashion ya consider ya dia consider so atase
Kejua
ya din de mu de some person dey Easter share kon so ya jetum o de ya fa o de ya over Easter man so we say you in grand style so dey so we aware
and I must say improve the crowd
yeah now
I improve Easter na pa
I know dey
can you maybe an kokoso na that bad publicity and it didn't
no say their way
ejede Bramani
Esikuma Ojura festival
Mumudi
Ojura ni
aya ko hwem de ntia Mumudi Ojura
okay
kwa mpemfo anim you have to know more about
it therefore amwakwa buadu otoso nwoche
or therefore
amwakwa buadu otoso enwoche
buadu
yeah
otoso sen
enwoche
ene ba ku mienu miensa ene
Central Regional House of Chiefs oh no
President
no
sorry no
we sorry man nana ne nkwaso
nana wadaru mama bom
nana wadaru mama bom mu ase
na meje frame ntuma
waje frame ntuma every mabeti abafom
eni die no
na eni die kwanso anopai metia nana no matra konwa
o sresi nana no matra konwa na chia me so
me sresi nana no matra konwa na chia me so se mitimi ne nana kasa kakra no pe yana
na ho sakeke ai fie enko no boom sa okọ no boom sa baba bam
obeba bam
obeba bam obeba boom sa okọ boom obeba bam
sa
it when abi ta na bi oh this guys
na what you wie na ye wie Ojura festival no Brema Esikuma na mamemfa kwanje so mbo na nanom atra konwa abaso adwuma omo aye and na ye share nim so say afia ebei eno so ebesan aye krabehwe
edaben no
anope say ye wie we ya start preparation now for next festival enti no nana afro nyako ono ye krontu hene ewo eye Breman traditional area na nana anope nana konti hene mituche mawo sanso na nana dankwa tobia a otoso miensa ono so ye apeja hene ewo Breman traditional area na fe nana berima ya opon sanso na nana amponfi ajiman ono eye achiame hene na fe nana mianko mante ono so e ho ma anope me bomi mu ase achia nananom na fe adwuma mo ye no o mai enye izekura aye ni so enti no me hwese next festival de o mai wada roma meto safro meto safro na me do akọ Brema Esikuma
I'll be there
na queen mothers ni nyina so mame ndo mo ase adwuma mo ye ene eye food bazaar course nyina queen mother na organize yo
oh wow
omo ye
na did he say
omo chire na hima dira ya
me pen honest admission media work but me say na hima wo it mean na wo de me ko fa kumawu a me nua panyin ne di hene
okay
ebusua eba mame papa bako doctor oh there
unu nimpo like nimpo
e say o hwe na hwe me no say
ni munyam no ho
very ma
me share na me share ba for so
we are not
ahini ebe
mo ma hini very ma safo twineboa
okay
good nti anope ma chiao na maba eye have Kenyas 1 and 2 who yi chief kwaburensi amahini now yi osei kofi amahini me anyway ahima adutwumu amronsa
awade
ene bakro dia wo ho
oso dia wo ho
enwo ho ene omu adu be ho bako ene normal
ubejina kwabe no me hene ne hima nyina wo ho
okay
me dia wo ho
kwabe
me dia wo hene hima nyina me dia wo
o dia no so ho
me dia wo ho
ene enwo ho ba na
ko
ba se mbisa ne se ene yemi ansa nyina ye ma adwuma sika wo mpa enne Ghana no deko etire ye etire bo anafi eye etire yi anafi eye you can say aduane ye sa enyoma enum we sika bem enimonyama bem enti a doctor for ye no BCC a nurse for no part time if you be taking full time radio ni central for adwuma no e bia branch ko full time enti anopai mene wonne kejiwa ye be choose baako obe pese obe ma oba esua aduane ye cook ketra anase obe pese oba ebe sua deco no ono the party ni engagement ni word ni ayi no anase obe pese oba ebe sua kwan e de defunu wadaroma
ese no kan deco no
no kan deco no anase oba be sua tribo anatre ye anase oba ebe unity and the end obey unity yeah I say obey three
okay on my medase first of all mame so mention call my hene that's every kwama boating the third yeah a new dawn
young man and
we dey na near fiction back no
okay if you kwanim
nana kwama boating the third
guy
a new dawn you want from afofro
and from afofro
yes
yeah go team the besa baba
yeah you know what time it is
comfortable session
yeah all right yeah that's every kwama boating the third and I pay oti adom pa ti make
nana wadaroma ye peje you put your two man ba form
yes
nana onkwaso nana ko man so
yesre tia me say ebitimi atia wa
ansa na ewuram akochia na o komso akochia na o do na ba ko no uyi ne watia so sa no akanti o mu say na se kwa na o
guy o
ko me ma hia na me dru wa ana chia me shede busa me say o sheda nti udi ni o man hene kwabna sante na nana
hana obe o man hene se
o kwabna sante
na hono so na wa hwe ni ye edu yonkrom no ka de trafom
na o ti o say tra
na o trafom taba
so o say trafom
ka de trafom
se be tama trafom
won trafom
asa
wo ka de trafom a on che de trafom tam
me trafom ba ko
dabi ene na je waso
omo sire mi ama
the fantini tree no ewo fantini ne tree yen se ne ye kan ye
enti mi sema no pay ejuma ye promo tu pa no de na o se ka
o man men ka mechusu etire ye no echen deko no
obechusu tire ye no chen
deko no efrun kakra na etare ho no
eno ma no ya ahomti kakra ma me na ene no so mo nyina so na eye sa de no deko de o party for
the deko no ma de ye di shema ma
I said total deko
ye di shema ma total de shema ma undertaker no say separate
ono so jina no it want to undertaker so jina nche
ene ye fa no nyina nche
ho bruta mu da ho papa enye de za ye juma they said ye ti ha ye kase said ye kasa se obi si kasa ne de anopa tututu say nipa do say betimi akasa
eno kure
na usua ye na o yes
ye ntia ye di san kobo we ni say sika bem ye hya se mfie ni hwe mrantie ne mabawa no sika bem ye hya se mfie ni hwe eye se wan kasa obenya bibia ye
of course
so ati ase enti e kanfo mo anopai uye ketra uye deco person uye eye obi a obotire ana uyitire uye obi a wonso woro dia wo yese wonso ebia sa mo money
manicure pedicure makeup is that makeup some no
papa makeup no
yempia homo akwanja be da ho how do we push them a TVET no a code vet no a sanhye ni natefo nyina ene program bi akobia no wo se aduane to santi
ketra no
obo se makeup no so na wasiesie ho aye deko ne ayi na aye bibia
o de ko nanim
maybe a reorientation
yentwi adwene fi wo se wan ko
but you know so be so botaya akatua oje no de oye aduane won chen je enye ska chen no
yenko ho ma
so bidie e won ska chen no but e kunta kotia
bidie for suro mo ko bi ni momoni for no adwene for no
suro mo Sushan for say shuru won pa.
Sushan kakra. Sushan form kakra. Omo tie so. Omo tie so.
Okay.
Ba say bidie for. Ofo dia be kan jabidie. Ah no for me kan brodo. It's anko for no shuru mo.
Banda reti omo.
Adwene for. Omo to adwene amane
ne
shuru mo.
Brode.
Wona mo botire no. Shuru mo.
Among at the pump for the sake
at the pump
DJ may say
or Pama dear
it has a Nina Jumana, Elazina Jumana. Okay, till the Ekani. Yen shed the Ghana for the donors of Munya Quenya on Bepesombe. Okay, say Trebo at the pump, a year deco, and I say a year pedicure manicure, and I do babbling, and I say fitting job, and I say Diana Pesoye 0302 216561 0302 216562 0545511063 in Sanu Juma. Dia na ujidi se sabri we na ewo no ebeboa because kabem sikabem mana broso bebre sikabem dodo ana wonu so atwa mfonyin no wonu atwa mfonyin no from photo and atra ho and obekwa se why engage the oba kukura we omo from you no why engage the omo de din bia toto omo so say say watchman na security that's where the word it akodanim it photo for the twam and no be corner church
no be on the list
the angle list or the mount no yen say so we see eti adwuma aba no adwuma e wo so no adwuma esi ani gye wo no e de na nka wunya ya say adwuma ya borobosu yi obeye ewom 0302 2165 61 and 0302 216562 match up to say
no kwabna
wadarma wani ene ka say
kwabna Emerson Tyson.
Hey, NS. May you well the folk referee when also count. What do you? What are you?
No question. No, Buina, Yajuma, Eddie, so in year, oh, you're now in year, let's get the two. Oh, Ushia, no sin ye. What's no son wife? No, we are my recommendation. And many in our son and in our say. Now, they all can't, Nignayo, one fat. Kuyayon so an dey anka e dey no buru dey no o mai mo ti dey ya kwa draw na be so fa waste and means be like pesca no so you want to say dia o person ye djuma pa ni kuyayon ti ka bemu no bu kwa obi o mi say me nya ban djuma nkura bi.
All right, Enes. Yeah, CP. Match up to say. Oh yeah, no. Na ka be ke.
O mai na kuyayo Nsanu Juma.
Na ga ebusu medjuma. Na ga ebusu medjuma.
Dabi Nsanu Juma.
Na ya no adwuma.
Ya na no adwuma.
Dabi I'm serious.
Ajay. Match up to say.
Hello.
Match up to say.
Nyame adom me hoye.
Oh good.
O mai be pacho ne a mefa aduane nua.
Aduane nua. E na aduane nua so no, se bre wo mo.
Ebre wo nenso sika wo mo benya bia di, wo benya bia ma wo ma. Nti eye pa.
Wo bata. Ope do benya bia.
Adeche ya fe no koto bi di ama ne ba.
Oyi bia no de ahyemu.
I see. Good morning, Pop to say. Oh, yes, I know. Good morning, Pop to say. Yeah, training. I say we must matter Ghana.
Tina me baby sase no dey background.
What you say?
Background. Ko nipa be me ko guo ni na na bia kasa na dwuma bia.
Good morning, Pop to say. What are my you?
But I know my person in your terrible.
Adrian no any trebo adentia.
Bring us a page and another. And I think so. My person may establish a Juma meal. It's me for a meeting, said Juma Bakum.
Oh, with the wire, dear. A comma yina, yeah, Nyame Adom, Ubia and Yajuma Bako. Eti mimi free ana me koton ponche ne nkoko. Obi su free ana ni shop bi esi Malam Junction no akotra no. Eti sa pepepe ana eko. Good morning, Pop to say. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Pop to say. Great. Oh, Nyame Adom bi eboko.
Me chia Fantini no.
Waje oso Fantini ni waje oso.
Ode ne hima awo ho ide da na fa. Ba oso kuma wudi ene wanti ma mo hima ni di ho.
Me dia wo ho. Na ma fo ni da ho. Me dia wo ho fo. Yeti.
Oh my that's it. Now maybe na make us driving so.
BT and driving.
So we know we ni ya my sika ewu mu no. Meka a week sika do afobinya o my be wa wote ko bo so me ko sika ndu
amejitum
enti me de nka menya o my
ngalo do hu na wa peka be ma na me de adwuma na mo sika pa ma ho ato
Ahonze the boy ba kwa kunu ma mi enu
when you hear kasa na go peka afia bi dia ma na ne egu yeah
afuto bi ani wa change ka crash
eti match up the saying ye fa free no twa to kra match up the saying say when you crowd dey ko ye ni match up the saying so onye crowd afache ye mo amofre na humanity fa so gina mo fa nche now from the sports journalist point of view they are cost and not okay friend no twa to match up the saying
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me drink. Let's eat.
What are my tea?
Media can be at the pump.
At the pump?
I need the anemia. At the anemia.
At the pump near Janinoa. Okay, so from the sports journalist point of view, Mami Shasi free a Yekejuaso. They are coso. All across this country, recruitment exercise into Ghana, a premium security agency, the military. They need to back.
Mama, that's it. And you were on the show. I was Sempa, and I'm afraid former deputy
defense minister.
Defense. When we say we are interviewing you, many years at that so. Oh, it is sad. You see how trivialize the issue, no? And now I'm penning for so. And here you said I'm catching say you for no. You who say chalade nemfa. You for no. Oh, emfa. Almost any out. Oh man, and I'm who is as any passes there. We are so ya for. Almost any passes them saying any do bia. But it is not the first time. Oh my, fire service for Ghana. Yeah, fire service for we abai. And I had about Thursday. Yeah. Or Friday. My next week Friday you from Eba. Oh, nana. Didn't him say see or mind the things I hire you, but we are not ready to tackle them. Hey, 21 any pa in the kugu. No say
21,000.
Na papa say they didn't know it will happen. Bank military for no so there. Mo intelligence for mo to me a projecting who say ade say na bit mercy. Eti e wo say bia o man foforo be attacking. Nti we ye guard ho say na o man from attacking. O say dey ye nim say nkrofo no dey amoka 25 beba. Bai na nim say mutu no so sa. E na say ewu o man.
Say man we ni team.
Oh man. Nti say na we na nyek rocket science. E ba chichim nipa no dos we know the people who applied. Ti nipa no oh say na mo dos we yen chichim. Because one day nipa ahi 21,000. Oh my den. Oh my. Maybe there's some but me who say me who how no mu ade no. Because apply who nipa apply nipa to know. We can't screen them the same day. It is not possible. And you say 9 screening points for nipa to oh my.
You see this is a better version than the previous one. Better version.
Better no ni oh my. Na just ni but I can soldier for ko e discipline oh my. Hey, who says soldier for by so paper before? And how no more every war? How near digital by go back. Oh no. Who said now man name sako back to him. Was see nipa ni mumu
etihwe. Nipa ni new.
Or sin and Kwalani Mumuna now more pray. Hey, but what arrangement? Now no near Korea Black Stars ball. And a Black Star is here improving some year born. And some a big black gates no. But be a best fans and do gates and oh mamma one piece on our bear off. You can't. We're barricading the style be a bet check you be a bet. It's no case be more. One more apply.
Now come walk
but I don't know bet to me pay gate na. I say so to me room fra because count at the end you check here so we na be go.
Ye ko Bremen Esikuma de show.
Until be see no e Syria na free say e be di un komo ko Syria.
But that's the
we
thing.
know.
But that's
now know the picture be chere me ayi ma de ye bu Esikuma.
Yeah,
bu
oh baby by now they be.
Ye be ja say ameka obi anka.
And no that see e di nkomo nyina na omo ye gala.
Can you imagine? And we know you need a problem. You know how to tackle them, but us tackling them, no.
Because we benefit from it. We benefit from it.
Can you imagine?
Minia.
Oh my. We kakrebi on say adie see ama me hu say yes sports no. In fact, fraternity na born homodin pa. Yes. Because we know o share ebedi ka hwe ebia kwan kra no mo fa so a manage crowd no. Shekwanya we na say there was no plan.
They were overwhelmed.
Say ye dey be manage enkwara na eba There was no plan. No anywhere. A can agent show and Korana Masena Eba and Ipadudo saying and Ebantino. KB out the ancient how I be manage you. Niam fa security for no bambo semno. You know how I bet direct to him. Yes. What I say, by your phone, Muba, Emma, the Biomba idea sports, no, Emma, M400 numbers, a Beko Stadium. What to do it? M400 numbers, a Beko Stadium. Phone. Nothing, I saw the Bureau, a Class Sports Stadium, recently. Yeah. Before, I think before Kotokone has game, no, so BBC, yeah. Any Peku good stadium, but yet it's as in maybe.
No, 40,000 here.
Nansea Shatawali, Shatta movement. Her street in the Sunina. What I say, you know, me who the entire way no, I say a fool Musa. You take it things for granted. Yeah, me them who say I see you take it things for granted. Me sure say oh my ya, you know, on for so already I say that's the point. Then you be do baby say na fe ni ye ba be twes ka to o e be
speaker this can be
10,000 100,000 what would it do at the fund? That's the point. They should stop that.
You see, a setting up committee to stop investigations into it.
They should stop that. They should stop that.
And then media also your responsibilities.
A lot of responsibilities.
Your responsibilities. Ade we ya see ni sana ya kan say ya be kan trust say nya na wasoma no pay me say bi kura de nkan e bi nkan wasem eti proud to this recruitment na de na e be koso no de na media no education men ya de ba out. You understand? Sometimes
and every year scotching sun so
getting into the military, Ghana's military, a punishment.
Well, that is what it's looking like.
A punishment.
We said
whatever punishment maybe when you recruit them.
They couldn't go to because of height. In US now, they are supervised there.
Okay. Share. That's something they would do Ghana had any
Giant quest sports.
Aimed in for Kotsa!
3 FM.
It's a CCM one match. Oh yeah.
18 being captain. Oh. That means football captain. Or soldier.
Salvation be getting my
captain Papa chair captain Kofi Sales.
About Mamonka Kotokodian in the Akoso Mamonka, and we want to continue the conversation.
After that win over
Hatokodian Osimanka, Elko, Mesre, Wadauroma. The Etienne said Kotokonya disallowed goal our Class Sports Stadium. This time the referees got it right.
Yeah.
Kotokwako, what vision, one ya go, one share. Take it like that and go home. And the referees, you know, and hey, it's the BI ever complaining about referees for Ghana, especially from Kotoko. Sometimes I don't get it all. When you're 1 point, go home. Go home.
And what about we are being 4 points? What about we are being 4 points?
And me tell me say, hey, Safudu good lawyer, talk to your people. Talk to your host. Your host in this country.
Well, Sports Page 1 live on Adom 106.3 FM. Yamabusian 4 yako. One more mashere, one more dish. I say mango.
Me person me call na me mood be call off and apparent to the even the figures na official there are still question marks on the figures
because na reports na I different and maybe I see a corner ko ho I saw mo die ICU na yi no sani omo hote sa omo ye okay kakra ani omo ye so omo ho ye kakra no so omo tima so regina mo nan so a say mo say ABC me say na manuel say that so ABC da. Oh God! Is it 350 Ghana? Oh my goodness!
So we pay so Jamwako. So that's kind of more.
Tinipa 21,000 multiplier. Any other? It was like a crack umpa. But as someone do so mo pay. Tiana, ay.
Tia jiguma. American lottery no.
Mudi agro no kwa na
goodness. Ama enti yamobi akwaba. Na ponse fa enti so ani asori ponse fa na fa the BX tablets ken one opai. Na no kwabna mo call Toma ba you know my bre. Net the following day some badjuma. AF pack no a. Yeah, AF pack no a. Many are work with Jiremo famous wa de chia e see badjuma. AF pack na boy. Amanya betaj man so.
That is serious.
Adman so.
O man am say dem do feed on my ba no. Oh yeah.
Eye aye kwa me yiriti me bani. Oh the dada sa na o. Papa ocho.
Eti baby si so.
Who expose
Well, eti F-pack na pen be kwa ye omo a. Bodan so free, me patcho bronya bodan so. DBS, omo de aba se bo so free. Bo wa sidan na du ba bi ontimi mo so. DBS so turn na be bo so free ma. MTN my MTN app ni Play Store, App Store download ni e kwa seamless today. They say vast check when chef mu biem. Seamless ni e kwa ni ade ade. Ho asama na. Am say mo kwa sports page 1. Pablo Aima, sports team na ke one dey 7 April. Enra na producer birthday. Evans Kwabena Sapon. And run Evans Dini birthday. When to me, I know Roman fan about us sports on there. Or with my sports card and a happy birthday. Come on, Yamishano. No to know my na Omania strong and fit palm any other. First I say, na on your petri, na petri no. Eswati. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Amen. I'm so Kwabena Yanku anywhere. Na Yashas Yan from Black Stars. Wow. Kwabena can say Shaton, no Shas here. Watching and a first game, Basso. I know birthday, but they be bringing Bisan say, born no Yakobone Husika Sabano. Bibi zaze eden akrofo be bisani ade Henry Asante Chum na Okasama Ghana Football Association sikasam ne mu nchemu nie.
The two teams now I invite here, yeah, ministry Ankoji Tro Ankoji Sempua. Even though I know that the president has informed the sector minister of these two matches, but Abain the national team no kobo 2 friendly matches towards the World Cup. They give us their blessing, but with no funding.
And you say bonus in him ready per diem now the Bema boys
no winning bonus. Per diem arrangement between the FA and then the players.
Way Henry Asante Chum kasama for the Ghana Football Association. They shire mono no so whatna ya say Japan and on Tuesday in South Korea and so dia pim so anopa no ndu.
Yeah, 10 a.m. pa. Na ma yewro mo awo honorable Kofi Idi Adams one year oswafo sabre ohwe yagudie so na wodi nsam kakra to just say yeah, prepare akopiem our World Cup, FIFA World Cup Ghana qualify. Watch the supporters ni die e kan ibi ena na ban na eso supporters de gwa sisi ne mama edene na ye peska e de sisi facilities ni ade ade na nyese ye betweska de aso ankofo free e de akọ eti semum omo corporate institutions bi o metimi no makasa na omo no sponsor dia but sa ban no e beti teku anada made o si yetwam.
So far, government has not given that indication, say, or the supporters. I don't think that it is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say, yes, Kakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you Kospeniska to transport supporters and people all the way to America. As Askan, a bit yes, 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you will Ghana for be in those areas. We'll be open, say, find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents, then you go. And now we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public. Let's mobilize and give support to the fans. But say they are buying ska, they share budget, and say the supporters I don't think that. So far, what the Minister for Finance have captured in his budget, cost to us preparing and for the national team's appearance. There is no component in the budget for supporters. You yourself will carry yourself. The corporates will do so. So I will encourage the corporates to support this project. Other than say Abina Kasa Ebefa the revenue taxes now say we are mobilizing supporters and same.
Hey, Almighty Honorable Kofi Idi Adams Nsem no.
So I will
encourage you.
Yeah.
I will encourage you to support your.
Yeah. You cannot put a crowd to win a monko.
Well, Sani Ebekoro, NY 00 Vision Nekotokono, Petre Amfa, Karim Zito head coach the Makoro after say, Omobo Zulu Nsem.
We are having 2 now, plus 1 under 20 guy, and he was just sitting at the bench. He's also suffering, and Kwame Poko too is also suffering. So we are left with only Donfin. So automatically, when the window opens, at least we have to go in for 1 or 2. Because when you look at the league, you are playing the league, playing the knockout and so forth. A lot of matches. And you can't go one striker. Even though I've opened the game to everybody can score. Yet at the end of the day, he mess up more than them. So I think I have to go to the market.
Well, I think I have to go to the market. Karim Zito so here players. I don't want someone no, but fans after draw no. Omunye.
They should talk to the officiating official. No money, they should talk to the officiating official. Referees. How many months are we games? No. Referees. How many are we games? Tabi, young call refereeing course here. But Dr. Keke Sabon coach, I am it. Or since someone name boy. Yes, you know. Need to make a ball for over 25 years. And this is Michelle offside. Nami Hudia. And also me tie ball to beat fishing on this pitch. And yet easy. Kotoko back. Bad draw. Kotoko somebody and go with me. Because imagine so much I have to focus Sunday. And to win some money full. Fishing on this pitch, only a different team altogether. I am not surprised at all. So much a point.
Gradually, the team is taking shape, but we are not there yet. There are a lot of work that I believe we need to do, and I'm sure the technical team have also observed that. And gradually, we are putting the pieces together. No, we won't say Fala Lake. We still have to do a Juma Baby said the mechanic. You are standing games. We all see a ball.
Last year, I budget 3-1. But this year, I about me about draw and Tibefa side. The radio says about draw. But this year, my make a check what was supposed to be organized. Got to go back where we lose your draw. You say you lose super there. A busy problem by the stamp this year. But win. But one we know about draw. I say I didn't three win draw or lose. And about draw, they better radio say. Yeah. Sante Kotoko. And the bar near back. And the came home. Was it maybe make yeah, walk over share Hano make us say Kotoko. A year or 2 for them what they are making us say, and you'll be out there 2 for the near some sabusum. And it's a war some sabusum. There are so many years. So many you are so many years. Kotoko Bele, a bad benefit amount. But one so many years and benefit. The last season, I have vision pair and national our league game. He's doing so well. He needs our support. Our support. Yeah, as supporters, no. Wherever Sante Kotoko back on, I was saying the team Nechi, Educo. Now I can support team, no.
Well, I got to go fast. No, I'm not any quite.
Phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. 114 years.
Strategically, either some of the heart started to get the needed attention. And that's the challenge. That bias now, presentation.
Okay, come on, pardon. I can say, Operado Chese, Emraswa, SS supporters, no, Umujai said their referees errors, na debia discussing, no, Nemuyan discuss tactics after games.
Football is a matter of making sure that the rules, the principles are applied. No, the Kuma Atonium. Then we'll go back home peacefully and successfully. I said earlier on that I don't want us to go into the game after 90 minutes instead of discussing the college. Then after that we'll be discussing something different. The game. It takes the interest away from people. We'll be on port in Chianca, next week. But when certain things happen like this, and these are the things that will continue to drive people away gradually away from our big game. Football, the people don't patronize it. These are some of the contributions. When after the game, we are discussing the tactics of Karim Zito, the tactics of Gigi Dramani, the play of Hussein, the play of Ali Mohammed, the play of this person, the play of Sambo O'Neill. Those are the things that will promote the game. But you can't not to we are discussing all the fringe things surrounding the game. Now, the game will never progress. And at the interest of the game, let me put it that way, the interest of the game will never progress.
Omai, when is someone Kwame Parado, Baru, course Swadra, Omai All Black supporters in any abre. If you say a weekendy, house in All Blacks and a airball. Na supporters in my coach, no game, and they say, when we near Uncle. And then the bag is you trying to park. Now, supporters chairman, some Atu Kwamena, and Ranajo, only the
Yeah, boy. Yes, you do all black. You position I don't know. I'm going to go in your you more than matches in 7 points. Now, your name. And in China, I say, you may coach in the ones there. Half match here. And be as much as we now, let my secure man. I had idea and say, and then to quarter the pie. I'm Yadu Mamma. I'm not to be playing Bamado because so long as I'm not driving, it's not the
there what they blame me about if you fan come bia because una ne boys no una no mo train na dey bia na mo tactics ni ade bia just say bibi enu wana say koya bibi nko ye a definitely una e be blame if you go blame bia apart from coach no yes your bobre a coach no say supporters no I dey here say bosu so bi try e ka o ya ye here say ade be try na ye go pack ya tigo ni ya be fi coach no either you lose or you win no be do
Eti when is sama supporters no edia tuja the statement and kasa na ba monten wamasa kasa found in say coach Ahmed Fati wan share ni sapo munsu a na say papa na so be so far the Adriana na that can 19 points and ya media matosumi no 18 points Heart of Lions tosumi ensa 18 House of Folk etoso 9 was 16 Samates was 16 Ghost Stars was 16 and a Kotoko etoso and song on 15 it's your mind ya na washene so e dia mame
right am ya call Ghana Military Police Headquarters Ghana Military Police Headquarters a hona Captain Kofi Oseusu anopai ye cha captain otie pa e kofa soja fo asamba otare radio ni hundi all correct sir Captain Kofi Oseusu my Kofi Oseusu but my own combination the wife so your lawyer if you hono I put it to you no stand up sit down I put it to you sir one combination no papa master ayeka upon say for the F pack any BX tablets came on open in some buy DBS Industries Limited bosso free me patron for DBS is here MTN isim no yen na ye use you say the yen fan ho inside the day inside ya the MTN for some can one of parents on buy yana
me da mo se
me we the someone to get
na I say wa mum dia yana you say I don't pay say chese NST na hoodie edina woda ono happy birthday and confirm NST na hoodie and the war and coco and hoodie na woda
go all right I know the nankasaka kejwa ne ho Eric asie dubu adi
Kobe Stone Okumankra Baku Amaka Ensroja Edura enyu
Ready wa irse CCM wanga so mwato ebe munya oh yeah Adom FM ebe ya Adom FM 106.3 Adom FM 106.3 106.3 Adom FM Adom FM One tell you what Catch your manai Adom FM Ebeya One tell you what Adom FM
Adom FM 106.3
Only God can stop us now 106.3 FM
Adom FM 106.3 tough
Ready wa it's a CCM wa mwato oh yeah Ready wa it's a CCM wanga so mwato ebe munya oh yeah Adom FM ebe ya Adom FM
106.3 I can't imagine say Kopa
Hey, oh man.
Me padia.
Hey, asumie
Someone say I'm one baby at the other car.
She
Well, Mama no see what BBS.
Oh, Debbie. Asasia by.
DJ.
Asasia by. You don't know. You don't know.
Oh, say Go United call from Tino. Mupu fiwe crying. Asasia by Yentija.
I call United but Ebefa send the Jina ye de bano. Premier League go munche ye nim. Ye ba with full.
ye.
Oh, kwa for ho ye.
KPN for ye.
KPN for ho ye. Nyame Adom ochina.
Yeah.
And a KPN give back no.
Yeah.
We say give back no ye afibia so ye nyina ye kɔ ye gege ntoboa na ye pe community back no ye kɔ serve ye kɔ che niema ene ade enti no ye give back bibia wanya bia no you are giving back to the society na ye de boa kɔ man empuntu enti ye kɔ ni na wonya mejo ni KPN na wo ye ka chibra why na ye nyina ye nka bom na
me kɔ say
oman ni omanye o
ada die bi no
oman na oman ya yetima oman ya yetima yetumi yenhwe han mankrofo ma ensia e manko awo ehwe wo monkwa na ye wo ministers na ye in charge guso tete office enra ahomache a meba adwuma driver ni a ode beba na ne mabienu omososo ekọ omukọ recruitment center honum nti enra mimi siye na jose ne me de me mane konti e ba na me frɛ no e na me saje akuna enkwara no so o se ne ma no koye na omohunu se de hote na no e no mo ye se ombeba fie nti omukra no omantwen
na ko
omodi because me se ebi mo koduru won mo nene nansa najo nene nansa najo na why was almost full Ewa Stadium ho enra ahomache no mie no obi nam kwan so ba ahomache donko ahomache no nan no obi nam kwan so ba oba no onyare o oman oba no onyare wogya ne kwan ama ne sika mesi ahoboa kwa na tese omode pepe wo mo document agada documents dia ba enra na wenye de di kan enye de tosum yero nya de tosum yensa Ghana Armed Forces are organize sa niema we na net 2025 mokoso gada ni padodo wo faako eno man hye se de soja fo de ma ene che say enioma ebrim nkrofo wo stadium honom se de enti ho se etena ho se na yenye di ne entena ase dabi me se by now oman by now you be my so enka heads aroliema wo bi adwuma krabo no eno a wonim se me hu krata bia na ne na mo wie ma afede ye nya ne ntie se ye fake ni ade eno anwumre na no ye se ye fake so na so rebro judge fe ye deputy defense minister wa resign me se nenka ba me ba be bona ba so no nya de ketwa because Ghana han ye ntan hu bi o entansi se minister bi etie adwuma so na ne negligence ne incompetence.
So, boy and Komo, Abena, how do we stop always talking about an CAW and a Yaminadima and a member of parliament?
Oh, Mamela did unim asema or cano. Met me a casse audience na onyomo casano, and yet the Nasa audience no here at the time. Obienim says, Obi a Muslima. Or was side no and no Koran and church no or was side no kind no
that cannot even be entirely but
the audience no
I know one catch us say kremuni wadaroma now shiro this year and she share chire say fakọ prekope but enu chire say enka onipedua no
ebeka
who said that
oh man ebeka na meche say ye nyina ye nti ase na eye esum kro esum ne nye baako
and again untimi nkoka say ade na esie no eye nyame pe ana amanesi na etwase saa de esi nenes enya no kre and that's the mindset we have a very dangerous very archaic
because eye obi incompetence
yes
obi incompetence and I wan kwere ya show mo
yeti asisi ye o hyen a wutwi won wo se hyen no boat na ebom no etutu na waka che o se enemy ye fast e de adu circle
na
one adu circle uda ko wura dan bi ama akofa you na
o say
at that material moment no na esese saa de no esi eti nyansa ni nimde na nyame se obo ese ne se eno e wan fa. So if members of parliament start talking this way,
yes,
no,
we can't accept it.
That's it.
And Ghana Armed Forces, they should bow their heads in shame.
Also Ghana Armed Forces say, oh ye bibia.
Oh you be favor. Oh you be favor. Mo ankasa makoyo organization. Makoyo organization poto ye kunipa wie. Now mampania ba visiting. Now we na oni ankasa. O kasa and na retract and na wan. Me say senka wotumi yetimi bring it back me say families no eya mo ne lawyer for me sama me say abusua na hwe mo ade hye ne timi siw Ghana Armed Forces o man mo mi sama me Me say no me hu videos ni bia kwa ne deda fam e mai we deda fam abakokra de onwu ye wutum say o struggle so benya home na makoma akwara krafie o say me kwa basesia
and no me koka abakosem de anima no yeti ha na mbofra 21 gender minister ne amo no dwe o da so tina konwa so 21 yeti ha na wiem hyen pam ebusuafo menka obi aya ade nti a asade no yone ni sie no ebesi ne awosen kura more eti omana nkasa ye chichire no. Do we really know what we want, where we are headed towards? Do we have future for the generation after us?
Now what do you man release our Ghana Armed Forces for the buyer and now we regret. Regretted then. What do they regret? Have we learnt lessons over the years about your recruitment process? The numbers go work sports stadium no enfonia etwa say joblessness man joblessness nipa ni adwumaye
ye beba hotie umra hye bedwane tie no.
There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God, unless you don't believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, it is not anybody who wanted them to die. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God, unless you don't believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, it is not anybody who wanted them to die.
Well, Mr. Mo, the Munima, no, so warm Rashibim. Now, the Kakasa, not them.
Man, oh, Mamma, okay, no. Okay, man.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Only.
Yeah, this is
on one year.
Where this are no officer sanity.
And can was said by now. And what was said a year or no GD.
Any GD sanity.
They be on my dear. They be mean so but by now, can was so bad one thing. Becca say, Ghana for some mechanic man can ye. Or retracted that statement, no, because I was say, as self from penny for a woman, my position, titles, and ranks, I can see it on one. And what's a moon who yen na manye? Eh, not one mark, what not for better so banako. And what we have a catch himself, the Yamepanoye.
With Timiko pharmacy shops, Rani, no coffee shoe be a
Brimobi,
Sassam, let's say. Uncle Sibe, a man I building on. I dare build anybody else.
Man, Carlos Caloni, only had a soldier for Brim no sprinters. Report na kosi saying.
I'm telling you.
Amodiaba. Ghana Armed Forces.
O man na ye chichi no. Ye ni be ba ho so no. Na ebu ogum se grum. Na afie nyina na asa. Say musi me obi anka, obi anye hwe. Ye nkoso e. Because if a member of parliament at your neck say we yesi, o say assembly si ne etwa se esi ne na asia. Then why are we talking too much? And I want you a woman.
I was saying, I was here.
Yes, I want you
to be emblem.
And you will cause a casa baby. If I say quantity to an abasa. Only pay free money back. Your best suggestion or input in a conversation or discussion as a member of parliament. Now we ewa. Or my agenda minister train. Mama Mununya same here. I said here by the chairman of front to Edunu as a gender minister. Or try my BBI, yeah.
And yes.
So that is the
Ogusu the post.
No, my old bit me catch us any premier no. A post for before a moon call ebesinde or the parliament. And your man have cost you or Guyana no. You I know na ma meburu so nya nyina so said one I was so no or more for your brabo omre to chacha there. Then we'll find a way out of this.
No, obiti the man in soon mood not parliament, a member of parliament, I'll bet to the panel. Who catch and say, never send anybody who was our kind of and who
abanko na no da metu chema minister youth or say minister youth empowerment and development
Pablo
or say so mine no de na ho odin ne na da je ne sika ne na ni brebe ko ahwe mabru no ye die ne won nkoso a how bebrebe no do saka chat wo say aban bia ba o se me create employment 2 million 3 million 4 million 1 million nanso okohwe unemployment graph na kwa na eden ekoso
omuni adwuma ye
adenti na mom ye nyina ensi gira ne yanka se every minute santene as Ghana de share na amanyo semfo ye di tru akire ye ho ache eti ebra so se ye nyoma ebeboa ma oman ne dachi no etimi adimu awie peyo enya aniwu se omamu nyina timi transi besi na no pe ka se eye eko aye ku se ye be mafo magudi ye ntuno ne kwa so no ensuo so ne kwa ma no aba
ti nyina ye nka se nyame pese ye galamse enti da ye so se enti na aba no ye ma me ne wankasa yie as a member of parliament and as a mother sempo no sana wugidie eka fa wo ho se sa ma me na wo som no onka ho binimu ene edi eyawa ato no se ne baba ya wawie senior high school se wakwa se university bi wakwa wie na wote ho twen ese wobenya kwanya na wakwa online na kwa fill in forms ya ma ne date se omra e sports stadium na kwada sori ahomate asma meka o ma me ho popa o na kwada sori ahomate ne ma me agya ne kwa papa gya ne kwan ebi wo krompa wo fo na kasa na di o mama no ekosi stadium ho na Ghana Armed Forces etumi bodwuma troka we ekwada ya na betron krata na tema so ne boni yankasa.
We don't need any politicians' money to support the children. We don't need it. Because you're not bringing them back. We don't need it. We don't.
Hey, now we nipa wu say ya na no ano no. Na nipa wu say ya na no ano no. Ye kan na ye say finance minister ko ready budget. Ade beti na kwa budget nko a obi awrafin kwara no. Na kwa budget nko a obi awrafin kwara no. Enkwara nsia maiwa. Yes, system period man stadium nakasa according to mamu and mrante na wo honom no they lock the stadium wundi protocol according to reporter yenya ye no unya access in rest stadium nim na wodi nipa mpempema begu abonten na wo san lock stadium na wo so onye den kom na be free wall videos wo hon ma wo be hwe e be free wall na awofo edu omoma baye na yi asrafo di ehoma ne ma na mu bro awofo ne nkwada nyina adan adwuma no obepe
that's too much
anya adwuma no obepe
as if so okopage mo Ghana military as if say the most dien bia why nyoma bebra ba na di training kwada ye di man kwada timi pass on so etimi go through a certain process ye dey see yanko anim da because people continue to benefit from the corruptible act and the corruptible system. What is this?
Kunkwara said the release a ben no. Kwarada mochire.
What is this?
Me kwa ba oda mochi obana mu na okwa kofa. Na dem bone ben no my Ghana nipa ye. Bone ben na batan ye. Si ebe ye kandifo. Secondifo ne se to niema no manfo ho han om. Omay ma wo padwuma, wo bebre sa. Wo padwuma ya wo bebre. Ateti ye do be fam.
And nothing will be a person or your politicians they say no.
The
easiest means to make money now in this country is to be a politician or wake up in the morning and destroy people's hard-won reputation, and credibility and integrity. So look at the foundation that we are building for ourselves. Opeso di wo my Ghana ma. Enye se wo ye entrepreneur. Nya se wo nsa no adwuma bio. Nya se wo boama abantima boama private participation koso. Ma wano nya ya na fe. Fa hokodo mama nyuko.
Chabon penyifo. Eno ano no party ba benya position. Pete. Na wo disika.
Okoye public service. A partisan nature. A security agencies, a partisanship. A judiciary, a partisanship. So everywhere, even where we talk about education, a partisanship. It's biakra yaman kwadantiti wa disiyamurukana amanyo semeteki over everything. How do we grow as a country? How do we grow as a people? How do we do that?
Adana yesa se obi ti demu esu me say no ma na wia no brasem mi ba ye na me bo ho amane me so ye batan na obako bi afa fon frɛ oba no yesin kwada du ba bi omoda no omotibi omwom no be se 12 krompo no enye empire ye bo ne say ebi mekansia na aba ne ho na mo ana makobo dwuma tro kan kunkwara no na ye yuma pani but to ye mo mampani abaso say ejanra so na ye commander Ghana Armed Forces.
Well,
Enra esiye otu anamon ko 37 military hospital ho. Ekwo hye nkwara no.
Say there ya ne say aya na mampanyimfo no sofa nneoma bi ani kwan so mo no mo sofa. Anything crown or no, they are sinche. You see, they suffer unnecessarily when people who are given specific responsibilities and role. When you say, Coco, baby, man, Ubia, Ubia, Basa, and no one says, Ubia, Nisa Gunachi, Ubia Kaka, and tell us, I make us or make us answer the channel. When I mean, mobile. Because it is about lives, it is not about positions or who you are. Who are you?
And not to parliament.
Who are you?
Or to parliament.
Young man, to me, young can't trust a fabu. Young can't trust a fabu. Young can't trust a fabu como. Young can't trust a fabu. Do you know who I am? Naman paying to Casabacase. Or no crana or ya candy phono. When you're home, Brassier, when you're Butoya about Abutre, any year, Dilly, how much more you I engage you service? You
Ghana Forces, where dear?
I don't know how people see themselves.
Ghana Forces, and new Wopoto. Aswan kwada bebrebe abegu e work sports stadium musi ya lucky gate back open na obi anfa mumra ada na moyesa na nti omo muni ahoden hwe mema ni bi ni nipa bia mrante yi bia na gina mu wohu na wo se bema nie na omo ne nkwara yi nyina ne mai wa yi nyina de wo so de wo so de wo tiseyo wo mu nyina ntwimfa so saa na wo bia obe justify sa de asia ku nkwada nwa ensia ababia dumienu so da no enye papa.
Well, sir, na debia da me ka agonian candy wachi a. Onti ase contract yi kwan na account dan. Debia da contract na ye be. Se wo na wo no ye soja panyimu no, wo ya aban mu panyimu, wo ye opposition panyimu, mo amo hihye mraman no, se mo adehie ni be affected in such a manner. You people begin to set up. I don't know make you say. Say now no dey MP before see for me. And no other me ba no be afrem say. But mo dia na kan akra Kumasi road na say una ni kuya. Be fasu ya fasu fie nwotwe de me kwa da me free faso no e 1989
ye me de hwa
adam free faso
me kwa me koi me ntumi fa wie mu
enti wo no be ka kire me say me ba no awie kusi se so me be ka akra Kumasi road no wo tena so fie nwotwe e de na
me say wo de wo free bunso ekwan na saya ma just say oman.
Well, 15 minutes after 8, the Obokata na person commander branch abridge of force better anointed engineering services for Kase and they say open gent set at baby I saw do any tre and no one war from 5 kV copy 3000 kV. One sa error 24-hour emergency service at the 1 ton genuine spare parts. One sa more reliable air rental services. Sabia now pay a foot to papa pound so I want the beba. And Macau also say, oh, shall want to check why East Legon branch, no 126 boundary road, Legon, very close to AH Hotel on head office, no number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway. For 0243 480334 or 0246 423534. No team no one dink town. A married visa farmer for say after 65 years or 1 year di jumano one go so catch say idea he say ye ka say die one so boy abaso kwanso nkoso kra the farmer could say your favorite fan yogo and fan choco packs no or my akesi extra 15 grams of dairy goodness into copper farm milk bushano no more the babon tibling bito farm milk grab yours today poppy na ode ko any man abna ma when one so
Oman araho sama ye kan ya no say ye kasa ye nua be ma kofie gyin awofo bi e hire wo ma enra ewo Work Sports Stadium no wakodru ebi mu fie na ye nkɔ ne nkyɛn na ye ni nkɔmɔ na ye nhwɛ stadium ho tie ene de ekoso kofi ma tie we dey me misa say ye na set say minim say nye na akodru fie ho no ho te san o ye hwan wadi fie san
for the agenda cause what the years no you have go e be no ohwe see any da work now that's why you check for me e makoma mi no any time you know any free cash wa o ma shiro mo kwa akwara ro sam kase pa na ba ko eti de de for te kuma no awo cash wa ana baako nso ɛte akweli ɛno nkɔ new market kwan so kɔ faako no ɛhɔ ana baako nso ɛte na baabi a no wei ɛyɛ akweli efie hɔ ɛna wei akweli no ɛna bɛgyina hɔ sisi a abalɛ a wahwɛ no nkɔ awene mi nso ɔnya picture na hwɛ a ɛfɛ no Priscilla Yamalo ɔgya 22 years according to the man ɔnya 22 solid years na wɔyɛ adwuma
Adom 106.3 Facebook and my one and not at the hey, Abaya Bakuni, Mr. Tuni, Bakusu, the same.
I mean, almost you know about but we know the Bakuni and then we didn't be able to catch our picture. And we so a picture and so home, I die with him. I just want to guess the which one for Nibia, come every company at the Amano. Na enti nibo akopana na omuche se no ejuma kura am se ejuma consolidated bank Kaswa branch am se mo ebi omo didi susu na o ejuma ko ni yes na ejuma bank ni nti ho ana o ejuma wo che se o je ho ya se o wi school nti o ejuma krakra na ka o ejuma bia na jo atwa school so na se eni se o se o kwa akopre military bia kwa okoye a efofia ntwata wajara ba nti ono ana mfoni eda osisi ana awene be bafia elefa dia agro hwe inianu ni mame enye isi ewase isu ne dia mamunu suwana usumwe se ebe betime ne mamunu mpatu chonko I don't know say betime na chonko mo kakra mpoa ne bisa se na bana krano about the same moment, I'm watching my power about a friend have you go, Yamalo. About the same or cow saying, oh, me away. Me away, also a call police, a soldier, and me jano quine. Maybe I fine. Or moment, a text message, and I'll call you. Ọdún wọ sí mama ẹ̀dọ́m náà gù hɔ no ẹ̀dọ́m gù hɔ ẹ̀nà mi sí ṣẹ́dùn ní awẹ́ni nyàmí ka ọ̀hún ọ̀sí yìí ọ̀sí mama mẹ́dùn mi fún ìfúrẹ́ mi àwùsá nkà mi mi sí wọ́dùn náà mi ntí mi ọ̀sí mama mẹ́bẹ́ fìyè yàfẹ́ ni náà náà ànkọ́. Ya friend anko na betom na boy bi fire obisa mi so free na oba eho iso Africa aswa na free na si minjina so won kasa da na mi di phone to ho Mr. Friend wamfa, my friend wamfa. Echena, Mr. Friend, and ofa. Ofa and I say, oh, ya obanu, or yaru, or da 37. Or da 37. Me see, and I see, or say, me too, or background, say, I see, Ati Anisu. Hey, Ati Anisu, and I miss you, me back here. You have to be friend for uncle. Be friend. My friend is like uncle, yes, sir. Oh, my Banumua. Otrana. Uncle. Nothing but it's a birthday. My hood in the Amanumunina. My room. Me. Wait, Yatia me banasu. Well, we need you. Asa, hey, I am me.
Jim FM. Jim FM. Jim FM.
Well, quite unfortunate. Well, Kofi, well, Kofi, I've been into me, MC Suet. So, Kofi, any pammy, one free a year, Caswawana.
Yes, I'm in Africa, so Baku, Ethiopia, and Baku, so Aquili, a very cross river. In the cross river, and I'm in here, and I know you're in theatre, and the MP no call, Baku, yes, was when you say any pammy in Africa, so I think the Baku pet, and almost me, a question, and you had the Bayano, Yadi, I MP, no MC, Abahan. Eti afi na bia ye di omutia ene bia ombeba ha dia because eno anu bia omko enye ha na omubae out me say enye fe dia bro because o she fe dia mama to me say
mama no wadaroma ne baba ba ko pen no anase anuanum bika
minni am say mama musa musa no say Nini ababa ko ha me se betin na aso go ne ti ba wanzo ne ti ba uni ala mo yefe
Jefo
machine
mami enu be mami enu bacha debi on a second one
Jenna o so ka o se
so ko we aba
Jim
Nini abaya bako eno no esunu de that is what I define papa so I say we say na otim da e mo achimo akwa ba de ba do me Good morning, you're welcome to Adom FM.
Yeah.
How did the news go to you?
Oh, it has broke my heart because as I hear the thing, I was very, very astonished because I can't stay. He said she's going to, Lisment and camp. She went and she didn't come back again. That's the whole thing.
So how did the news break?
We sent our elders to the scene place, and they came and tell me the way the thing happened.
How is she? How old is she?
She's 23.
Oh, 23 years. 23 years.
23 good years.
Yeah. She's working at bank.
Which bank?
CGD Bank.
CGD Bank.
That's why. Branch.
No, then yes, Sakura. Am I away?
Am I on that? That's another name. I know. I will say, we're not the above way. Second language, I'm from the see, I before, take Kaswa, Cross River. I'm almost feet, Timno, I'm a DBR here. I'm a chief. I had myself a panocrano. Information says, when you stroke.
My goodness. My goodness.
When you stroke, and African and stroke no recover between the Nikasa have been hope on the Federal Union stroke we are resident and now wins Waba and upper was in the Banaka and so called left Taba and need to so judge now. And you among the Banibium and go over to Kran and Kibio Mayer and Angu. And the only say Wayari and Wapren and I come from. Oh dear, just say,
You know, Kofi, Kofi, just continue your good works for us because we are broken, as a matter of fact. And Ukraine, Abna, what's my work say? And ne pass you could read the budget. It's an insult to all of us.
Man, minister na the minister in charge of your finance. Ono na eye acting defense minister.
You should hold on.
Enti monsano adwuma amankwada ensia.
No workers need to come baba.
Okay, workers need to
come baba. What is our I think some like some for
a bank in or no Kofi
Momo den so benyo mo na e ne o makasa.
Bank in or no Kofi. Is that the case?
Na insanity.
Colleague. Office. Or your colleague, or something you're down for. You must have a office. Yeah.
What is it? I was
and why the bedroom? I feel the answer. Very much the tea and your bedroom. Or a team player, or you play for or a God in Niger, but the ultimate situation is a bit me, baby, permanent this year. That's all she ever wished for, especially in the papa. Until now. That's the little I know about it. I just say,
yes, also work as that. On my CG before bank in the workers for now, or no, we are Jumano. Almost an okoya, and no materials, and there was very quiet with Juma, no, very quiet and no into Benjuma, and Toko investment, and the letter, Bahamas or Benjuma. On one thing in Camby, which I know pay about 8 or more trains, Press La Juma. I've heard Press Lama, I've almost friend for Natia Faso. One friend for Natia Faso. The almost friend for your friend, never Pamela, on which I said Press La, and no Quavama, or Kamoma. And it's not pay almost a job bank at all. Almost a bedroom as here. And also catch again. If you're Bajuma, never penny out.
Mind me bank at Juma,
Papa. Answer me, baby.
Mind me bank at Juma.
One year bank at Juma, one year
bank at Juma Coffee. Mind me bank at Juma.
Papa, that would be Kakano. Timmy, they would answer when you did Naka, with me out soon a papa.
Mind me bank at
Papa, and Papa, baby, Papa, who are the number. Because it is a papa. As for you and said, I remember better mama. As so far to make us as yes, dying, singing self-contained, making them what the money team. On pipe when so many baby channel. One in the bank, Juma. One kind of baby churches or you used to cry when you used to or reception contract in
the bank at Juma.
The person is there, obey so many my Ghana, obey army officer. In
Kofi Mummy should be you. Kofi Mummy should be you. Kofi Mummy should be you. Now, the idea is when you need to say, budget. At this point, because a constitutional requirement.
Budget in Luswa, you said that. Said you said that the first time you budget said that. And the finance minister is the acting defense minister. As someone singing as a ministry na say.
Budget.
It's a minister era kasi ato force so benya kokudro enya hodi akodina parliament. Akwa kenkan tax akire yen.
1 minute
akwa kenkan tax akire yen. Ke wo se no mo che se ne budget reading ni krempo no emma so. Ya kwa kenkan budget.
Well, Kofi, that's it. Yankwa Manuso, former defense minister. Nimnyam for Dominic Nitiu Ewo Almanzo. Former minister, member of parliament. Good morning, Apomti saying.
Good morning. Only saying the morning is so good, but amendments should be register good morning. Adom.
So my first question will be, we have all contributed to where we are this morning as a country and as a people and as individuals. Is that the case?
I will not say, sir. So this seat, sir, the first thing we all have to do is to, if they've identified already the bereaved families, let's send our condolences to them. Let's send our greetings, our sympathies, our support as a state to them. There are more ICU, 5 ones are more ICU, more machines inside. Let's pray to God sincerely. Say, those who are Muslims should pray to Allah, and those who are Christians should pray to God sincerely. Say, they will come out in good health. I 37. I accompanied the speaker to 37 around 6 o'clock, and I saw the very young people, mostly women, and I was very sad. The injured people, I was very, very, very sad. To your question, we've contributed in a small way, but not largely. Contributed in a small way to say, there were alternatives. You won't get over 30, 40, 50,000 rushing for jobs that are only available for 4,000. Because the military, only for just 4,000 for this year, 4,000. And the numbers that are applied are well in excess of 20,000. Well in excess. I don't want to quote the figure is frightening, so I don't want to quote the actual figure, but they are well in excess of 20,000 just for 4,000 jobs that are there. When I say mobile other alternatives, especially jobs that have been created in the private sector. There are jobs everywhere. They can apply and get jobs. And there will be some that might not go there. But there will be some that will also go there because if you are paid, they want to work. But there will be some too who will not have gone there. You see, if you talk of that contribution now, I will say yes, we all largely contributed because the fact that and building the type of economy that we all want. And the economy that will not allow everybody to be rushing for any one single job that is there. Secondly, the systems are used to bring everybody together. Say, body selection. I think that it is time to change that system. Because say in 2022, Nanado told me, say, we should try and reform that particular system. But of course, because we didn't do it in 2023 and 2024, we couldn't reform it. But if we were in government, I believe that the new Minister for Defense would have reformed this particular thing because the whole idea was to decentralize it to the districts and allow the body selection to happen at the district levels. That's what we're going to do. Because for now it's regional capitals. But wanted to decentralize it to the districts so that the numbers will be smaller. Then we can move. Because we realize it, if you move free tepa, maybe say tepa or bimbla, then they will go and rise a free tepa as whole town just to be able to get themselves and blah blah stuff. And so we decided to say, if it's a Woka Bimbila, those who applied and they are Bimbila want to do the body selection there. So Woka Garua, apply Garuna will do the body selection there. The in all across at once, and you best smart officers to all the 265 municipal, and these are some of the MMDs we will send to all of them at once so that they will do the body selection and bring those who are qualified. Then the numbers will be much smaller for the military to handle. But let me say, they still maintain the old system of going to the regional capitals to do it. 2017, we did the same system of taking them to the regional capitals. 2021, we did the same system. You have more for regional capitals to say what they have done. But in that one, we did some two things that were a little bit different. You had a lot more military officers to control, military police to control the system at the gate. So one yes, sir, and the system is very slow, and people feel say you are doing or who knows who. Hey, if you are politician, wherever, and fairway mami mubwe and the people begin to sense that I've been here for long, and somebody has just come and only there one chance. They are going to rush. They are simply just going to rush inside because they are at the gate there, and where you brand. Oh dear, I think I see bra, only inside the Ghanaian system where every time somebody who you know, so yes are there, and if they overwhelm the military police who are over there, and if you don't have enough military police, when your problem, you are going to have the sort of problem that we have had.
But Minister, I mean, to me, no detailed conversation because I feel. You failed us, your party failed us, this administration has failed us on that, but the military hierarchy they don't know shame. They are still putting up unnecessary defense. So we have all failed ourselves. How do we get out of this shameful act and then make Ghana work again? How do we do that?
The military is a very disciplined institution. One of the things I wish this government had not done was to politicize the military by removing very experienced people out completely from the system. Say, where your MPP, where your MPP, where you this, where you say. Find out whether the people who have been doing it all these years are the same people who are still there to guide the current group of people. So, if you feel, say, the country as a whole, these are the things, it's coming back to bite us. I would agree to you on the point. But I also say, we should not bastardize the military because, and the military lose the trust of the people. It will not be good for us. No country will want these military to lose the trust of the people. We can blame people when we need to blame, yes. We'll blame the military when we need to blame them. We chastise them when we need to chastise them, but we should be very, very measured. But all I say is that when you win as a political party, the last thing you want to do is to politicize the military by trying to remove people and changing people when you're called for, when you're called for. I never did that because I knew, say, people have been there for 8 years doing a particular job, and the military is ranking. Okay, this is your unit. You are unit, and you rise within that unit. So you just, if it's open and you would destabilize the system, and you are going to lose a lot of very, very experienced people, and you are going to get the problems that you are beginning to get. And several problems have come. And during my contribution, I told the minister needs to come, the acting minister. The acting minister needs to come to Parliament and brief us on all the serious incidents that happened ever since this administration took. And there are too many of them for my liking. So many things that have happened now. Even to send 2 or 3 soldiers, even to send 2 or 3 soldiers to the bush and Galamsey will be chasing them. These are very serious security risk for us as a state. You will send 2 or 3 soldiers accompanying someone and Galamsey will be chasing them. The next time Galamsey are attacking another group of soldiers and demanding to kill them. Hey, you don't do that. And Parliament the other day, you will never do that. At least the minimum you will send is a session to about 12 soldiers or a platoon, some 30 soldiers. But we will always send in the company force, which is over 100 soldiers. We always send a company size everywhere. So say they will be able to do the work without that kind of intimidation. And you will send 2, 3, 4, 5 soldiers, 2, 3, 4, 5 soldiers. We just had you create problem. I am just saying, sir, they took out almost all the experienced people and others, they just made them redundant. And that's I know there is a government that did that. I won't blame the soldiers.
Hey, but Okasemolo said there are a lot of challenges with our military. Is that the case?
From this government came, they have not paid apart from the food vendors. I'll give them the finance minister has paid for those who supply food. The rest, he has not paid a single person. And they are having difficulty with resources. So there are so many challenges. You know, say with the military, who need resources, you are going to have problems. There are so many challenges. Even the boys, are who feel say you are going to recruit them 4,000. Where are they going to sleep? Accommodation. Hey. You are not continuing with accommodation. So if you even recruit them, where will they sleep? Tents. The challenges are many. Too many challenges. So many. It gives them problems because the military is they are supposed to be going for training, and they need money to be able to go for training every time. Training. And you have to continue to do this. It's all money. They're not giving them those resources.
But as a
during the budget debate, all these matters will come about. They are serious matters.
But as a former defense minister, Oshe Akunyana Ekwan Biswabe vacant, Amayanya acting now. Is it worrying in terms of security for us as a country.
I think last month, October, Migranti interview being a agriculture must say it is time for the president to choose the minister immediately. Immediately. Finance minister who is so busy, you add defense to him. He doesn't even run the ministry, and you overwhelm the place with a deputy minister who technically by law cannot act as a minister. Who himself, who a deputy, you cannot act as a minister. You cannot. It is another cabinet minister who should act as a minister, into the finance minister. So why do you overwhelm that young man when you cannot? If not, give him the ministerial position. You can do the job and make him the minister. So I feel very sad that up to now the president has not appointed the minister. Maybe he was waiting for the report to come out. But I think the president needs to immediately appoint the minister for defense. No country does that. In America, God forbid, the minister of defense is not there. The next day there will be another person. Is the president telling me, if the AG is not there today, you wait for 5, 6, 7 months to appoint an AG or foreign minister? Or look, there are 5 key positions that hold a country together. Defense, interior, AG, foreign affairs, and then finance. If a president has this file, he can run the country for some time. I'm not saying the others are not important, but trust me, they are the key ones that are mentioned in the Constitution. They are the key ones that are mentioned in the Constitution. So you cannot leave a key ministry like defense and then you won't even appoint a minister for 4 or 5 months since August 6th. And you're correct. It's not correct. Okay, August 7th up to now, you don't have a minister for defense. Why? They are not competent people. They are not people you trust enough to give them defense. I don't think it's not good enough. The impression that it didn't create, and you're correct.
Former Minister Minu Baby, but our military moves into our forest zones soon for permanent stay. You think now we are inching closer in solving our challenges relating to the fight against illegal mining?
Me a minister for defense, and I can tell you, the first thing the government has to do is to stop all surface mining for at least 1 year. We did that when we came. Into now, the first time we were able to have a handle on the fight against galamsey. Okay, I'm a time. Mm-hmm. We stopped all surface mining for the first 8 months. We extended it 12 months, and then later 15 months. Then later we opened it. The government will have to stop all forms of surface mining, all forms, for about at least 12 months. You don't need to move the military. You don't need to do anything. Just stop everybody. And if you see anybody mining, that person is an enemy to the state. Let the military deal with that person instantly. If you stop all forms of surface mining, whether we are small scale, we are large scale, we are galamsey, for 1 year. Let the forest regenerate. If I had my own way, all surface mining will be stopped for 2 years. But maybe government needs money into 1 year. For 1 year. We did it so the government can also do it for 1 year. And any other person who of forest and now any place that is an enemy to the state, let the military go in and deal with the person as they would deal with an enemy to the state. No. But sending the military to the forest, how many soldiers are there in Ghana that they can patrol even just Bele forest, just Bele forest? How many soldiers are there that can patrol the entire Bele forest? And guys are this tokenism here. So we know how to solve the problem. Stop all forms of surface mining. The media carry it forward. All forms of surface mining for at least 1 year. Then we know there is nobody who's legally mining on the forest. Who excavator, that person is an enemy to the state. And the soldiers know how to deal with an enemy to the state. When you're enemy and you are fighting the state, the soldiers have the authority to deal with you decisively. And that person, when he doesn't come back, another person will not go. So now if you don't come back to your house and they don't find you forever, nobody will go there again because you're an enemy to the state. Obi and forest. We all know how to do it, but we are simply refusing to do it. The first thing no more surface mining. He stopped all forms of mining for 1 year. And so If you I said people were returning, the small scale miners were returning. Got to a time they came together, they were petitioning the president. Our business is spoiling. Our business is spoiling. But that's what held the first 2 years of success of the Akufo-Addo was the fact that you jar all forms of surface mining. But later we opened it, and then the Galamsey's entered inside. We have to start fighting them with Vanguard and this and that and that. Vanguard was 2018. It started in 2018. But between 2017 and 2018, we didn't feel much because we did that. I want to urge the government to stop all forms of surface mining. And no. If they stop, anybody they see in the forest or an enemy to the state, the military should go in there and deal decisively with that person. That's all. Otherwise, how many soldiers are you going to send into the bush? 10,000? Or what? The whole Ghana Armed Forces? Or what are you going to do? And why?
And you refuse to give this a suggestion or advice to President Akufo-Addo then?
I gave it to Akufo-Addo. That's why he implemented it.
But
let me repeat what I said.
But President Akufo-Addo failed woefully. Hold on, former minister. But President Akufo-Addo failed woefully in his quest to fight that illegal menace called Galamsey in his eastern region.
Let me repeat. Akufo-Addo was in power for 8 years. And yes, sir. The first year Akufo-Addo came, the first year, and he said, and let Ghanaians listen again, and let nobody misquote me. He said he stopped all forms of surface mining for 1 year. Yeah. So it's not as if I'm suggesting something that we didn't do. He did it. That's the first thing I want you to know. So on it, yeah. And so the thing stopped. Then, as we carried on, if you remember the first time, we had very good. Then we introduced politics into it in 2020 campaign.
Minister, admit that. Well, your hold on. I just don't want us to go back and forth on this matter. Admit that the first 2 years, admittedly, of President Akufo-Addo.
Why do you want to put words into my mouth?
No, but
you ask me a question, so allow me to answer.
But the point is that
you have the patience. Allow me to answer.
But the point is
why do you want me to admit or not admit what your words?
But
so let me finish.
But the reality is that we are subjecting this government, present government, to end Galamsey now. Is it not the case?
I'm saying to you that when we left office, there was a Galamsey, yes. There were challenges with Galamsey, yes. I didn't say that they were not. I'm not running away from it. I'm not running away from saying, there was Galamsey had stopped. I've never said that. But I'm saying Galamsey now is worse than when we left. Everybody knows it. Galamsey is worse now than when we left office. So if we fail woefully, then what is this government? What time will you use to disguise this government? Yes, Galamsey is worse today. Today, Galamsey, even the minister himself came to tell us the forests that had never been touched, they've gone to take over all those forests. And I'm saying that Galamsey is worse today. So if you use the word we fail woefully, how will you describe this government? Why, you describe them woefully times 10 and answer what? So I'm saying, allow me to answer the question. And I'm saying, I don't want anybody to say, suggestions. Why don't you suggest? We did to Akufo-Addo and he implemented it. He stopped all forms of mining for the first 1.5 years. It was 15 months. Or giant. So we had major success. Then we launched, the moment we decided, small scale miners should go back to the bush, we knew, Galamsey will also go back. So we launched Operation Vanguard. That's why Operation Vanguard was in the bush. But you know, and I know, by 2020 elections, and I know, the NDC politicized Galamsey. They were going around telling people, vote for us, we'll release you, we'll allow you to do Galamsey. You know, and I know, the effect of that on Akufo-Addo's second term, you know. We lost all the mining areas, you know, the effect of it. Don't let us run away from these things. You think, if we start going to the bush to tell the Galamsey that we will allow you to do Galamsey, it will not have an effect on the way the NDC will fight Galamsey. You think you will not have an effect? Let MPP start going from mining area to mining area and telling Galamsey that for us, we will allow you to do Galamsey and see the effect on how the NDC will fight the Galamsey. Let us speak the truth to each other in this country. Tono Obi and Co were all going, including the current president. When he said, I will release all the young men, they are not the people, they are the pinkies. Why are we not arresting the pinkies? That the kingpins that the president said he knew. Why are we not arresting those people? Why are we not arresting them? Of course, they are there harassing who is a small scale miner or a large scale miner with his lines, and they are there harassing for political ground. We know that. But where are the other things that they claim that they were going to arrest? If you come and tell the boys that you are going to release all of them, a presidential candidate, Okubuaya and Co are there, and the video say that you people should mine or do our time, go back to the bush and mine, will not arrest you. What do you expect the people to do? So they are in the bush mining. They are in the bush mining or mining. That's why they are mining.
Member of Parliament for Bimbilla, former Minister of Defense, grateful talking to you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's our own Dominic Nitiu, Member of Parliament for Bimbilla, and then former Defense Minister Anena Chuchinkobi. Abena Ema Unya Kuma Kwabe, na fi on finance mumre.
Nesa kwaba na no atwo me. Anti ne krakra ne sei.
Eda, I tell am dabari. Eye, wo ko fa ai moto we so. Karakwa.
Oya asemo. Kasa bebre ti ne krakra ne sei.
Nobody get over it, Abra. I Sadu. Karakwaba.
Utiebi. Ha. Oman. Abrantebi or the Victor Kakari or say on until Belgium, Abagana.
It is possible.
It's here because I will do France.
It is possible.
Or the 3 days I do France. Or so if France or Spain. Yensieno.
You are walking from here to Ghana. Yeah. Have you thought of the difficulties that you would be encountering?
There's always difficulties in life. Everything about life is difficult.
Hey, we are not even in Belgium. We are in France.
Now,
you made it in 3 days.
In 3 days.
You've walked in 3 days from Belgium to France.
Yeah.
Where's your next destination?
It's Spain.
Spain. And from Spain you go to
Gibraltar.
Okay. And
then I'll cross with the ferry because I cannot swim.
Okay. Next Morocco. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then from Morocco you will be in Algeria or Western Sahara. Okay.
I'm not going through Burkina.
You're not going through Burkina. Okay. So you pass through Burkina, then you pass through
Cote
d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
And then you are almost in Ghana.
Eventually in Ghana.
In Ghana. And what's your destination, Ghana? Kumasi.
I'm from Kumasi.
To watch us here. Over Facebook, I'll be who ne backpack near there. Westim. To where do France?
Or the Eika.
Then count.
Find you go to family Bobonichi.
Minimum your bag. I just don't know what be a suma na chromophobia yachino. Yes, a senior or you rad dining muno. Oh, yes, I
see.
Says skills now, Mudi rad dining muno.
Don't come here.
Senior mo yet that dear woman now to me bypass that there no rad dining.
Get you.
Oh, say,
won't you remove?
Oberim.
Tibrabe, won't you remove?
Oberim.
Obepra, won't you mean room?
Oberim.
Obetime room.
Oberim.
Hey. I said, and sound that you won't mean cock, men I make a true.
Oh, about
won't mean cock, make a true. Abnai, ya Dinegua, won't you? We remove.
Aye.
Oko.
Aye.
Hey!
It's a bit also why that day. Obuakra.
Oko. Ujademo. Hey!
And see. No. Na on my Christmas eba.
Yes.
Christmas eba. Eja ye beto nwi ni ade.
Yeah.
Na se prizes na omo de nwi na to ne de. Ye mu bi entumi nto. 300,000.
300,000. O jatsa ade nkika.
Oh,
30,000 aka no.
Oh, David.
Asin say mentiasi.
Enyi ben.
Mentiasi.
Oh, bra Facebook.
30,000. 300. Oh, jatsa.
Oh, manya me na me to nwi no. Shenino.
Nyi ben Bond Street na.
We nya Bond Street.
Pacho ka me why.
Omo tete so na.
Man.
Announce me ntwa me tinwi no.
Kasa bi ani mun ka me ho why kotwa. Why? Muncha. Cha sweat. Uni how.
Enti no de omo tete so man na yentimi ntobi why.
Na bro na oh yeah. It's nice.
Who say I'm the inches? I'm the inches. There be 300,000 Ghana cedis.
I mean, to us, you train 3 billion and that's Sikada than now.
Aye.
It's your meto.
Oh, in Crawford. Say, new inches no the tone, and then a papa no quality no. Intino.
It's more short away.
Oh, say, my payafasia prawada. Oi.
A payafasia.
Prawada.
Mamina Franco for us, men MTN is so as the entry of your fortress, sir. You didn't come on, but oh, birthday dedication, your first my quickly laughing.
Oh, man, made us a pa. Na adophobia, Mudima Wada, and Ness, oh, dear Maya. Happy birthday to you, Nyamenya Okesie pa. Na happy birthday to we no you say former footballer that Lamte neba. And then I would friend Junior Lamte JL. I don't know friend Kudus the star boy and JL na woda. Happy birthday to your Costco Cleveland School. It was Sprinters. Nyame Onya Okesie pa Auntie Susanna and I wish you a happy birthday no. Na omano say na watch nanu ya mekwatebubu. Na menchia atebubu manhene His Royal Majesty Ohimpon Dr. Yabua Asiama na wonkwaso anopai wadehye ye watebubu nyina cheche osonko nyame enye okesie pa na ekosoa nimdie sonko de adom wo na wodi bu man no Oma wo eye ehunumu bebre na efakoso adijuma omanfo so mani so adwuma wo ye nti owura pe akobi oye registrar na administrator ewo ahimfie honom no na etunkre ama His Royal Majesty Ohimpon Dr. Yabua Asiama wonkwaso na nanaboachi Adom yatebubu nefa UK fo no atebufo UK no mohene nanaboachi Adom na so wonkwaso ate nyamenya okese pa emayen na oma wapomude papa na Mako say semencho so mote won kacha we oda che Mako say foods tema Otina very necessary. Otina say Friday. Very necessary. But man me call wabedwa fatina say. Ma this ram de to Dr. Kasi atofo si anim. Awo ye acting defense minister ese enka ebeye fe na ye ni so say enadwuma wo mokwakodu o parliament no kombetu aseda. Omuntu said budget reading no ontu said that the akoso ne nsa no adwuma as an acting defense minister. Oman Oti ma minisu adwo a wo twa ene de ekoso nyame hu ye mobo
106.3 Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
Then we are on. Yabasia.
Dana utiwaya basano me won so ano de ma eno ne VO16 styling gel foforo no we no eso twinwi ni mu e ma otim de yi style a upe bia a how bia ni echi VO16 styling gel esan say utwinwi no e deserve de ye utwinwi de ene wani monyam o enti ma wani monyam enedi kwaje wo de e wo store ebe mu na fa yi style papa bi GC brand na de unim say eye wa wunti o FD agi edwadie nkrato ya tu
Electroland Xmas are picking one more promotion na beja. Sidi ne kwasho na Electroland so mawoniama for $6.99 beje Nasco LED TV. Na Santo Nasco French door no nanya free 5 gas cooker. Nasco 425-liter chest freezer ne die. Wotwa ubenya free 24-inch TV. Nasa water 545 ekosi 800-liter Nasco chest freezer no ubenya free tabletop fridge. TCL smart TVs no nanya free TV wall bracket, air purifier, any professional monitor. Now what TCL side-by-side fridge na ubenya free 24-inch LED TV o. So Samsung Q LED 4K Neo TVs no a free 65 equals 100-inch. Nenya free music frame wireless speaker. Na sa uto Samsung Duracool Twin Cooling Plus na ubenya free blender any 4-burner gas cooker. Kauhuko Electroland showrooms anaya na mwesi for Ghana hangina. Frame 050-315-9339 and now call www.electrolandgh.com.
When Ginny meets your mouth, you go sing or you go dance.
One way Ginny rise the birthdays, breakups, any makeups. One woman sinum mufra, umpuna dada, and a umpuna for free. We can't need any breast any pain na. Afi, what's the do so set when it's here? Ginny Rice say, my goodbye. A free September, kusi December, wasome. So Ginny Rice 4.2 kg nubi. Scratch card eshemunoso. Now bet me the washing machines, smart TV, fridges, gas cookers, and now for free trip to Dubai. Aha! Afi, what's so sick akre? Ginny say, my to go Dubai. Ginny. Yeah, Jenny, and she said, FDR did the Kratoyatum.
Fly Emirates and start your unforgettable family holiday the moment you board. Unwind and relax with up to 6,500 channels of movies, TV shows, games, and music. Savor your regionally inspired meals served with complimentary drinks, while the little ones stay entertained with over 250 dedicated kids channels and cool activity packs. Fly better to Dubai and beyond with daily flights from Accra. Fly Emirates, fly better.
Mrena Sasso, say a pepper Mrantiane Mabawa. One went is Rokuan Kutiri Munabaso. I had the 2025 Swagger War. Anika Sabrese, Afi, I was need 50 years. I don't hear the Golden Jubilee edition of the Swagger War. Paso Accra International Conference Center, Saturday, November 15, 2025. Time, I have 6 p.m. Assembly, that's all. A call for change in national orientation and investment in sports. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. And a guest of honor, I am Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. Also in attendance, I am Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS. Performing live, I am Afro and Dancehall Star, Stone Boy. Swag Awards, Saturday, 15th November 2025 at Accra International Conference Center. The longest running awards event in Ghana. I had the 50th Swag Awards. GCB Bank, Gold Ball, Tobinco, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Free Zones Authority, National Petroleum Authority, Omnipsic Bank, Phoenix Insurance, etc. I had the 50th Swag Awards. Another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest.
Hello, Ghana for Bills are canning Hubiamo. Bills set 2025 video. And it does so homo bia what's a walk only Ejumaye. Ain't if I when it's bills. Nabeji loan now, bet media wow, Ejuma. Way alone don't come me. Wun yashio. You hear Ghana card. E wana won saka usika. Nasa we obia we wow, Ejuma, upesa utremu. Anasa we Ejumania. What you posumi aketria. And your bill said bray. Nabeji lona. Won febi BS yawa. Collateral. Anasa deposit. We hear mubia. Ain't ya video. Bill says will be a 1 year to maybe a ubetumi abeji loan don't come in nubi. Nasa what's nefi na when yes can be dear. Hey wow. Ain't it for bills says sia. It was 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390. Now what's to me chiao bills. Name HSA Kakrawo. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills Microcredit in Shishayase. Bills, financing your needs.
When you are going
want to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint mu champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint mu champion.
See, your rich auntie gets more from us. Your childhood friend gets more from us. Your favorite uncle gets more from us. Your roommates gets more from us. Digital solutions get more from us. Rewards me bring get more from us. 5-star treatment get more from us. Preferential rate get more from us. Easy banking no any answer. Instant loans no any answer. Bank papa party no any answer. Accounting get more from us. Annie, beka apps ebusian. Naka customers empempe mo ayejiji won so. Na wonyansi hu kama achade won waso ne abafu dwumadie ho haw anuye a eto ntwada na aboa ama watimi adi wudwuma titiriw a eda wani we account wa absa ne na nya nioma pa bebre. Your story matters. Absa.
Fly Emirates and start your unforgettable family holiday the moment you board. Unwind and relax with up to 6,500 channels of movies, TV shows, games and music. Savor your regionally inspired meals served with complimentary drinks, while the little ones stay entertained with over 250 dedicated kids channels and cool activity packs. Fly better to Dubai and beyond with daily flights from Accra. Fly Emirates, fly better.
For bills are canning hubiamo. Bills set 2025 idea. And it does so homo bia what you walk only ejumaye. Ain't if I when it's bills. Na beji loan na ubet media ya wow ejuma. Way ye loan don't come me. Wun yashio. Nye wun hiane Ghana card. Ewa na wun saka usika. Na sa we obia we ya wow ejuma upese utremu. Anasa we ejume nia. Uchi busumi aketria. And your bill se bray. Na beji loan na. Fabi BS Yawa collateral and asset deposit. We hear mubia. Ain't ya fate? Bill says will be a 1 year to maybe a ubetumi abeji loan don't come in ubi. Nasa what's nephew na when yes can be dear. Hey wow. Ain't it for bills says sia. It was 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390. Now what's to me yawo bills. Nemo, HSA Kakrawo. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills Microcredit HSA. Bills, financing your needs.
Who cries calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Yeah!
He was saying, get a Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Alagris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint mu champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Alagris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint mu champion.
Waman hene, Pamina Sande. Waman hene, Pamina Sande. Waman hene, Pamina Sande. What can I say? What carry I want?
Well, time check. 12 minutes after 9. Hi, Dwaso Nsem on Adom 106.3 FM. Mameka say lawyer for me no atena Oko Akwatia. Member of Parliament for Adeshewa Akwatia. Bernard Bediako Bedu Esquire or Hanum say lawyer me marching
yeah
that's so say wabeka ho no pay with Dwaso Nsem meje di say Akwatia eyeboko
nyame adomo Akwatia boko
na Akwatia na diamond ho nsem no wono
pa say Yankopon achede o de dum Akwatia say Ghana ha Akwatia area ho pen na your diamonds are yeni ayenim for now say you be discover bi baby bi odia yes Akwatia is special.
So you can say what's the state, because the last time I checked now it's almost 4 years back, and Sabrina Jumai 401 GDA was that until Bruni Eba manage Akwatia diamond no baby doing the ice scraps in the year 2020 chances anybody. Is that the case? That's what here.
Well, on say investor didn't see Kabe Shadi my your Shenia Bibre. No, ya na uni su to me be can only convince lobby. Nipa neba no be na say, and over the years no. I think in 2012 Zoom Lion at the investors be buy about be Juma almost a side, you know. It was still GCD, but a great consolidated diamond say na PPP kakra. But as we speak there, Asabe buying their holy. In Sasa concessions nibio machinery, and of course, so many years, I obsolete, and yeah, dear. And the investors never be almost come the shame and their concessions are cano, it be more deductions, but you see, that is not something can be done. Not necessarily for me, not necessarily is a GC Dinanka active mining. No. So on bet me a service regulatory way na no mo yen, because over the years no mo wo bibia na friend tributor mining omo concessions no omo so nka beka sublease de ma kromafo no ni nipa omo eya accredited to omo company no under their supervision. And for me that is the way to go. Coming from a mining area, it's omo na di omo concession amount. Concession na state in the amount, almost well lease the amount. Say ubetua certainly such a company could to bring but what I say, and over the GCD has been around with a different name cast in since 1926. So what were we doing right and yes, we've always been doing something right, because security for. And the security are trained to know everything about mining. It is a wukra way or more to be the yard. They know on the catcher. Security officers say feffing crania the code training benny at their home. Is it just about say costopium? How would they even be able to identify say lease credit pay your original and your original? These are the obi okre be going to be credit cadastre. That's what me we in say aha na be break with a lease. One thing e cost be obi okita lease no aha say yes you own to waja ho no no the number be di oni a lease ni kura no say okura lease so be ona
go buy oni nim di
oni krata so be otu no nti are you able to read a side plan who say hana? You see, so we had I say yeah treasure ade no emu ankasa kono and I made a mess say you be nya bribi everything for me because you see all these large companies omo ye gold ni ade new Anglo Gold so mguso ye omo ye so mguso enti then omo ye right yen anka ye dia small scale na akoye dia man ya ntimi nye because me nyini say aban bi aka say obi njai mining but eso ye no ne kwan so enti ne kwan so na ye ntimi nye no eno na de sa o hawi ni aba enti training ben ye de mo enipa ekoho na omo kwakwohwe se omo nye no their instructions ne de amom so omo ko stop mining and omo ko stop illegal mining so omo ko stop illegal mining na training ben ne de amom omo betimi ahu illegal no from legal no because you see me senior na wahai so obi nso kra a valid lease na so otu now you can take the state on because there's a so ye na adwuma
na wa be si kwan
and wa be si kwan but say na ya say small scale mining bia ye galamsey and that for me is also wrong
and
because
then you are going through challenging moments
yes and yeah easy because you see akweti adwuma ye ne mining primarily so and when it gets to this point din for me near Nankia na GCD was our control. No, in fact, it's still on, and I think says a buying share GCD. Nana, mono, edium concessions ne mania peppers ne more training omono, more hobomo also, no more share. Obey your mining, no papa any responsibility because you see, we be on toward that GCD ni ultimate because the cry lease no. It almost perhaps on your BBA. For instance, here can Anglo Gold, your friend is saying Newmont, no, almost ye bia. So because you be responsible, you can take the company on. You can surcharge the company. It is a company nankasa na emma small scale for because concession wo mudim no mde ma omo be use internal security e ka be braye bo 9 months way na because you take the company on say ya be illegality be cause war because I'm sure the state has that way omo de hwese those companies no ye ne but ye no. Look, I ask myself, look, basically, Minerals Commission Ankasa, do they even have regional officers as Minerals Commission? What we have in Kofredia Inspectorate Division, you know? How have we been able to decentralize the offices of Minerals Commission? Such say, any EPA, no, say, Obi, here so, because Obi cried him, baby, office in the crowd won't cry. It is sometimes and yes any panel full say ebia or was said us up so yeah but let's also get to them, let's educate them, let's let them know say oh pesa de we ya so that we can be able to regulate it. For me because you see yen mining and I keep saying this but yen no irresponsibly and so any illegally media most because yes sir ade ye be yes aban bia e committed so ye na fam de but eko na ba afede ne ye hu anu akra me video bi se nye AI generated emrantie bi de nnuane ade asoja aye na military for no wa kire what is happening say ya mamuma ema ni aka when that is how far we've come ema ni say no way
there's too much danger ahead of us as a country.
Are you serious?
Too much danger.
It's a
so only yenuanom near mamenum near ofanom near papanum war pesasuno mine here much my dinkuma. What are some of the prescriptions somebody might say can buy follow through because they are the practical people.
Look, my we can't crepa job. They say I deal with but now they mine no other chrono we see them do it. Yen charge DC be as a register nyekochium. Register all miners wase. True be a din frɛ obi a we mining be a true din. Natural baby a we adwuma. Emfa military income, emfa soldier police income. You will be able to identify the places. Then you start solving. Baby against you. What can say? You cannot do it here. And no dey ma kwan. Meters say go and look and yes or mash it out near here can't warm room this number of meters you can't could be granted was sorry now oh when you near man all kind newspaper then on how much you read him or nim near cockra Onim inti, when you get close to them, you register them, you may even give them some quotes. Identify Emma Obin sorry keke en kon ye juman because the dini and woman this be a bit me as a juman. Emi who baby will be a juman. Look, yes, excavators. My excavators in bus system. Near woman know how are we regulating it. Say ma numbers and as ma DVL register omunia. How are you regulating the use of it? Excavator be any hot my fa edifa baby a she butum deco and nam quem. Why never charge this be an charge district police commander be a mumienu. Moya sadie we no be anything legal. District commander DC mube lusumajuma. Galamsi. Obiem peso na juma be say you.
Obi about the
now district police commander be any near cause of in peso. You don't even need soldiers from Accra. DC be mumienu. Cattle place, so one can see any and yes, sir, you lose your jobs. So you see, but I am saying, say, yes, sir, in my short years of practice, it be galamsey for alleged galamsey, let me put it that way. I'm a defender. Most of them, and it's sad, and not President Mahama Kaino, near who is a campaigns in Unyao, shovel, ne pickers for no. Sometimes I have done a case me we judge second court on na a contribution sad man because no fee ha baby fi throw pa baby near to be transporting back so on Kuni. It tells you see the people are so hungry say the sene kaza akwetia omo etu no enya akwetia fo be fifi even from outside and ya be good kromo hwe okwa anyinem area ho yeah, so maybe I'll trim Shada Koya Jumabio and you'll be shocked. Foreigners are big area. Hey, I'm telling you. I am telling you, area. Look out for now. Foreigners are big go. Men person who does what? Foreigners need you won't be yeah, where video so. This is how far you be do. And you're serious. And you see, when you decide, and yes, answer any obeche umranti any egu, maybe do baby no. Yeah, be a prison because you see, the people are determined. Say yeah.
So once that determination is there, let's now find a way.
That is the point. That is the point. Because you see, these are not hardened criminals. Sabe, when who so busy at the home here, when who so be at the home here, or see or quack juma, no when you be at the attorney. That's how they see it. Yan can legalities no, or no, no. That's the reality. Look, and the other thing too is the alternative livelihood. Yeah, one crying kinds of almost one day for call galamsey one day only musiconia. A Juma Ben Arbeco, I'll be just as Canamano, or when you be Sabit. Disaster job command or afforestation trip.
Oh, Jenny Bread,
who you cry. Oh, you cry. Your man who form for don't be to me. I'm a regulation as ye.
Doctor.
Come
now, oh, yeah.
Men we are papa. Adom Nempai Bunti.
If you near Manoni in a bushiophobia, Namnequaso,
there be a
party in soon and Mukama.
A quay,
who so born to us a Quenya Barbaca Church of Fono.
Sape Pepe.
No cancer natural modi.
Come on, met you for watching. We do a challenge. Now, lawyer MP. No problem, and free. We are many.
What kind of crepa?
Come on, many ranches out.
Oh, so, oh no, that's the challenge. You know what challenge now this.
But you see, truth be told, we all pretend saying who the echoes.
But in the echoes.
Now we all pretend say your solution, but we don't have solution. The solution is simple. What we interest to mining active, be it illegal or legal. Men conquer yes, or monitor. Who are interested, don't do it. We need interest. And I'll bet me a call now with the lens and I hear who the oil legal and the oil illegal.
But we interest now quite
well, no interest in because would need moral grounds to be as of catch you with the oil union. Into interest, I don't go. Well, now, or can be, I don't can you such institutions, you know.
failures be about challenges be about
institutional failures and no na say o man no man ani call institutions no ho now I empower institutions no yeah empower institutions na wo mu no ana wo mu wo primary responsibility so mu be share regulation ade ya kan nyina regulation regulate ade driving en kumnipa ka ye twi a ye koya be en kumnipa ye ni illegal drivers or system no because the drivers in are licensed.
David.
Because the drivers in all licensed, and no license are valid.
Fake
at a point in time. If you cry then you fake, but no, we won't call
it.
So your illegalities will be BBM. But because any pana all share the no so no, they need a whole now only interest because policeman or general crown our year traffic control. So all driver no we share now license now we'll catch yourself driver license winti ya charge you. The interest no. When interest be the interest and say license no be yes any be a ketasi say no project keten and but no that is not the issue. But Minerals Commission and all chance as yama asemesi no. Na the sector Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources assign listen yes anete na se omu ye adwuma na ye pu bia na akɔhwɛ so a na wasan soma Minerals Commission for na any Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources omu an enkonkɔhwɛ. I mean who does it? Wabra by law ye were institutions are state institutions are they are mandated and yes sir will be na one aban bi MPP aban na NDC aban na woman no kwan yo emra no Environmental Protection Authority or Water Resources Commission. What Water Resources Commission did that? What you want me to do? Lawyer. We know what being case. What you want me to do?
Some minua menene sway in no. Professor Alidu.
Water Resources.
I don't know.
What do I say? No.
Kamale Central MP. Requirement says now.
Role Ben no mu play. In all these games, as much as I can see, you see, I say, now, ensure agency, no, belong to who? You relegate you to the background. And the politicians in a war interest or mining no more, you do my DD and to say Vanguard in your form, you operation Vanguard, you operation interministerial, you are why I'm also a dear and your politicians failed. And the afraid be no more come. And he had relegated the state institutions in a woman kasa no majumano and no mutate bed. So how are we going to get it done? Or Water Resource Commission, or Forestry Commission, or EPA, Ghana Geological Survey. Who was you were creating names. Now we empower district assemblies. She said they been here come one mom na say invite to police ni soldiers say maboaye na yen koye adwuma no yen konkoye supervision one mom nya wo politician no na wo adi animu no wa hihye yi na wa fa soldier fo adi wa chi ni police fo ada house ya form operation Vanguard ya form nano de naimo na mun na mu control police security no ni ade. Yeah, we are joking. Me call EPA first and near mienu. And I may me certain say meeting a year, man.
Now, me more about Sukrako for EPA Bay. Public is it Public Accounts Committee?
Yeah, Parliament.
Who said what she a papa Emma team Nikrasa bo Omabaso say they've really done well. So you did a great job.
Welcome now for country and God and country. Amen. Some may one-on-one you are. Minimum interview. Mesha da bania ko enumu ye papa. But talk of our bed, Mammy Fast that my trade point. He said, Nado. A hondene nyansa de nyame one na nado dan kwaku fuado no so ohu me mobo ma me kwan se me koye adwuma ho. Professor from Paul Watin. Ebi obi amemanachi anope. Who's an honor sector minister.
Yeah.
In fact, I no recommend me my chief of staff.
Oh, okay. menene kodi nkomo na or recommended my chief of staff na chief of staff komo president amane say yemfa professor si yemfa kokofu mre no we EPA but you be di nkomo nti be call details akwana I did two things. One, me share say young hwehwe mame EPA nyina Ghana staff hwehwe say goes to be omu ana indeed about now goes to be any staff. Two, hwehwe mame say staff wo EPA ayi aso emu bi involved in mining as an interested party ana kwame be not a single soul Aminyano EPA so a staffer were involved in mining, whether legal or illegal. So he told me, say, yes, this is a group, this is an institution. One vested interest be our war. Adia ekosuna esi regulating near Buana Yasan. So in effect, one can police the policeman. What I'm saying, there are too many ideas to say. State institutions now. Directly by law. Empower one. Now say Osman to say the okay. Osman no mo kona oni ani kuta document kuta no. Whether say ye fake, whether say ye fake. Better no. Now the dangerous crime is a genuine, ni date we be a genuine, but enya ho. And this is okoye na djuma. Okoye na djuma. Now only say free home now obi wo permit to Evans Sankrewa, utimi de ba ayi baby akwatia baby be eh na one ni mo hini ni on go
because they are sure he knows a krata o
they are back no they license to the dichotomy between illegal small scale mining and small scale mining proper kwame ahomani yatia kiti bikwara kiti webi. Because it's easy to say we properly licensed miner. Ube go into illegal mining. It's so simple and so easy. Na nia anka illegal miner ne de ono de onkura krata bia. Ono oni ntiti bia. Ono no ti say okobokro no. Illegal miner, so to speak, you know, it's a crime. Illegal mining into one the enquire crown for. So when him say we lawyer here miner your licensing all right the concession say me so me a miner your licensing me na sa concession nyam dia na me cost our concession na me crown for lawyer is it not the case me encroach wo concession
enya o shimu no
dabi benya kronfo so licensed miners nankasa omu work concession omu ye adwuma ni ye no they are also victims omu kra no omu akoma tukra more enu nti no obenya ono no ye licensed miner ne concession ni we prepare so be na ade nyina no aye ni ye ode ne ma protocols ni nyina begu akwam obe ni but wo kwabna na wo no we ye miner also say we are legal, we are illegal. What jump in and we did him. And by the time uncle your documentation in your arm, not the Nasa. Or no other concession. Then I know that who call Hano a year day. Who come rana, who call EPA, who call Hada, woman, assassin or Nasa. Then there is a bigger problem. Or can say be or say Aquatia Diamond, GCD, woman concession, and Kabaya Kumu and Yano, outsource, no more control, no more manage.
Yeah, friend tribute.
Now, no, me catch say, a major problem. Here, you person solve Minerals Commission from let's start at say 1990. Obia oje last scale mining bia concession bia ne record so
from 1990
obia oje large scale mining concessions e wo Ghana wo Minerals Commission ne record so omu pomo listen nyina publicly na yenhwe who owns what now obia nko gina na plot so baby illegal mining near the easy to say adwuma of forest I know the only say owner na forestry commission. Say mining, whether legal or illegal, or forest reserve. Owner na forestry commission. Yes, sir. Now, outside reserves, more or less freehold, isn't it? Yes. Stools normally I didn't own answer. And no minerals commission or them. Apparently in consultation with the stool land owners. And to him for the J large scale mining.
Acquire the fufu.
Omuji no or J large scale or powerful or BBA be crowd politician or way. But on yana be so where large scale mining be. And all large scale mining, Kwamra, young putting it on record. Alluvia, any deep mining. All large scale mining activities are based on rock mining and I say, your friend is deep mining. Omun kwaya alluvia, omun consume, and could to go do consume. Because of capital, large capital, any technology, any penintentem, sicantentem, and nothing a small scale mining are degenerating into alluvia. Na alluvia no see you. And no nesicana ban tentem, and no now more capi. Na no so now cause more damage.
Alluvia.
To the environment, yeah. Empty Ufa Forest Reserve, I am mining woman. Nowhere. Professional be anywhere, my license, corner mining forest reserve, alluvia, or consume. Anka baby, a productive forest reserve. Ye chen we our na concessionaire no a year juma or why proper. I say ye replanting. Na eno ye hu se gold or why. Na ke no we prospecting na hu na ya ma license any kutu no responsibly. Na se wu tua a ye deep mining. Into we gold and rock mining we any ade. Now free.
Okay, so doctor, you better basan komo when so but you bring into just two things. Na mpese ebrebe my hokwa etimi and we are lawyer for we cannot do without talking about the courts and the vetting of the but the abe booming, you know, assess the mood, especially when we are still on the verge of listening to what the budget has gotten to offer for us. But this is the news, sad one, officially. Nipa insia ana yenya ntiese o ma hwere woni nkwa ebinum so eda bia quite critical. How do we just stop some of these avoidable things how do we go about this?
For mine are hosem and ra meti asem no na yenyan sete ba nam kwan so Reho pa me wo parliament ye di hu komunia no na mraho sanse me hu videos ni bi na minim enti a asoman I say no say me nua kuma go ade we e ba ye no am say this is the first major way under President Mahama
major
ye meka recruitment say
yeah.
Iti wahwa enthusiasm a call muno anodin. It could be anybody. As some aye ken, a bit me I mean you kuma, my bit me I oba, a bit me I be seen ye. Nankan sort heya, and I'm a wahaya ye showy. As some anodin. So quite you my buy be crowd and I sorry how much a bompa is only yamenko. Near foul. Or quite ye mouth. Now we fear bonfires and cow ban befre on us you nyame adom
ya
fami na se hwan na befre wo hwan na befre wo ene sane ayensem nso epie wo social media kran san na se ne maami odwomo o se wo adwuma mu o ne papa wo hio ne ebebo na mane se ne abani. It is a very serious matter. Obi o ho a ne dia no no na ni da so a na ekọ okoya na ya na wankwa na ye. I think say near problem no me anyama base ya yen lay problem no where it belongs. It has nothing to do with politics. And now speaker had to, and now me former minister honorable Dominic Niti will lay dinkomo. Mitie kakra me rehoi. The same line now otoi or wo parliament and now speaker had to scold him. He said no. Yenyenesa. Jaini awoye no. And I may breso the amasa and this is not the time for that. It's a honorable judge and fear and honorable to force and akofasem way aba. Look, of course, yes, or yes, sector minister acting. But the truth of the matter is that on micromanaging military command, that is not done. In Senka so the omano atum no mako gina ho da bi fanipa 5 be gina ha, fanipa 2 be gina ha. Minister esa o ma hene nkasa na nka mo beka.
Ene se no
won waje adwuma no na se so hu enyo mo policy. Yes, ebia ya agree ye fanipa 4,000. Nitty-gritty, how I know they are military for. I think personally, me feel said they were with the greatest respect irresponsible. Seriously, because your numbers, no. I mean, that is serious. Even 6 months, a crowd be a giant baby, then they young cannot cry. But me politics in frame. Because a serious matter. And come on, fan kakra. Adia minye ni so chine ya omuko training. Etika neya ya suspend the minister as a presidency and suspend the recruitment in Accra. Ghana bebo. Ghana enkoso. Etiki ya to ya boase. Ebi ene nipa 500 emra. Na nia mo ye mpo asema mbisa say edwuma titru be na between with these numbers with this time. Na enyanka enye shoddy job. Oma he edwuma papa ben yi motimo omzo ye den na e den omzo ye no.
So omo ye listed.
Screening na so. Sa nipa bebrebe ye no an kometimi aye serious screening bi. Ade omo ye nye. But the can na bia politicians ya genia mama ye hododo.
We dey nye politicians.
Nye politicians am today ntimi ada na politics. Me grab nim ne ntia no pe mo frɛ ye wura honorable hwɛ defense ministry. Eye ministry a. Eye key, watch it. In PMP obi serve as a defense minister and I'm not too sure say obi kra serve 8 years to set ni honorable niti wo serve we ya. Na so demusronko. Sebe with the greatest respect to him yen kasa keke nye bibia na ka ho asem. There are times I between afeche kra frɛ sebe wonu akuma to force say there be ade we yenye ni say ye bia ni say nye bibia na beba out a defense ministry or true because who could say ya na some so be scrutinize and one so wanye A wanye B wanye C sebe oseden say Nebreso or say galam say twa Ghana ha. Me hu say no nya agro. You see the problem. Say you advise or Kufuado and my first year and the kosi saying.
The end result
and the kosi saying. And then the issue and because of 2020 a bit the okay. Granted set at some point anything amuje mu say you be enkutu. O ma hen wa hu ba bi ekwe. Na a whole defense minister in fear what wa hold Ghana na wa kwa homegye mu no. Ode wo ho ebeto to ya
property of Ghana,
property of Ghana, not MPP. And for whom message asama ba. And na you ran not done pray. And it was a decision by both parties of say no. Or na majority leader and so saying to you no your statement and your side I state near Yura Edem Agbana and so your statement come no bia no be speaker pay and standing orders no a statement no a basa you don't say things say oh my comment I don't say things are controversial and it be generate debate a statement keke e bi mo na ye ka say ye nim ba bi o mo maame no kra wo asem kese aba enye nna ne ba be say ndc ye ni MPP anye ne ye eye say ya enada ye no asem na aba nti say ne ye sesa ye nsesa eye say ya omni abegu stadium yes e bia na ne numbers ne do so na o ma hene say na no so o ye no mo ma stadium e screening. I mean, then yeah. But you see, for me, if you ask me, say the way forward, and here, I personally, and I've always thought, say no. A quite fast to cry a recruitment near enlistment. Was a recruitment near recruit no, by a kind enlistment and the officers no. So I know more unity. Me who the same one. It ain't to be in training school. and ma so obi be sha that form say me person be military ni tin person me co training school senia obi oho be ko SHS obi obi ko university yentimi nya police training school nye nya isa 6 months ade ya politicians di omho ene ye recruitment me chiro forms abeku me officer. That's the truth, that's the reality. Me jidi so bia na obi ntimi nkasa okay ye a police training school ye training school ankasa e bi kra wo kwa wo pesa ye prosecutor enti ano no obi ye be training 1 year wo pesa wo ye investigator ye be training we say buy form every year you will buy a form say koto form a school na woko you fawa you go through it not the way I hear no so that sa rush no because no kwasem ni adwumasem sabe na yawra niti ken se ne breso joma hama afepe na afe na okeka ko se wo ye ni ne ayi anka na look at the number of nkola omo se omo pesoja akọ we mpo no wonim we ni omo qualify on the system also who form na vertil na mao verdict na say you are qualified until the next stage of form are qualified na asem we city senke ya ka so mu ni amra omo an qualify na omo are qualified ni amra e bia nke be asem kese asi ye ma abusuafo ya akọ yesre say asem we ma ye ntibio yesre pa
hey asemu see the partisanship now and na make a rebel biama I so dangerous for us
somebody na minister house me brace will be BCNC and I mean aden we free
there's too much partisan sorry
you should be the last your position will hold you here no
come na room zone
what I'm
saying in common I think how mama 3 minutes
ba me ma busuafo yako o man no yanti asempa nchepi ana Ghana forces Ukraine helicopter class and no top penifo akese a won boa o man bosumi be mu na esie bosumi esie na bosumi duba akunu 5 months. Well, whatever it is. Ana mabunu nsuso akwhwere wonkwa. Na maya nsuso. Ene won yare. I prepare. Yesre nyame se a doctor fo a won nsem no nyame nka won ho. Ene a nurse fo. No mutime mu asa ankoda na. Omu yenyi wonkwa. We kwamra be bakra se obi be survive. But one we kra no akodi dem.
Bedi dem.
Nti awofo nsunu gugem. Na MP tumu wasi say ananya tumu hepa wasi say
me wo hodo kai me nka mawa
da bi me pese me hu MP wo can one moso MP no wasi say MP pusiga I say an act ordained by Allah really about time I'm a genius or woman be. So can say free parliament. MP. Lawyer.
Senior.
Parliament no kasa.
And to men can your kind.
Oh, that be nka. Me pardon say. Speaker can dey next no. Speaker who so be
minority
that be message jai.
Go and can say
speaker who mfunso bia wo ho. Anyway, mama put it on record. Mini parliament, mini parliamentarian, may a former. And I'm a former minister of defense. Enti mini need to shoot. Enti make me a comedy. Yes, sir. What politics? One a politician today. Lawyer can say what say recruitment. You basu ne desk so. Egusu bebre no either on your politician. He is. You are a politician. And because of your political status, you know, we are directly, you are in there. And Kuala Kogu Obebrebe. Opa, me and head breaking it down. You're breaking it down. Top politician, Ben and the this area. Top politician, Ben, to send me and all.
Kwamra mami ya calculation be mami. Ghana Armed Forces for. Oma babontin a kire say the padodo a won betimi afa wo mafi.
In fact, utie minister no pay former minister or say around 4,000.
4,000.
Meba. Enra o kan sasem speaker catch and say speculation Ghana. And former minister o yes.
Lawyer mami njo.
Former defense minister say out to say kasa be
lawyer.
You should be the last to speak.
Lawyer trouble. O kasa nam tie. Meba. Enti me catch us say. Me kwamna gogofu me nya former defense minister.
Kasa bebre defense minister.
Menye certain MP. Eti media me
be general secretary.
I be general secretary
of MPP.
Yes. Eti me say would the man can the former minister
defense minister kind.
Present a year leadership no. Saying and omo hwehwe say ko mbefa. Because how many number omupe?
And we don't want to speculate, but we can talk about the number of people are no more outside the TSA around the figure of 21,000.
Woman in out of forms.
Yes, of course.
And a woman
and you cannot conclude that woman in out of forms because soldier for now you can say some were not supposed to even be there.
Oh, some are not supposed to be there no mba. Now, Christ. Yeah, as soon as I can say, I grow. Unqualano top form. We are reaping the people. And here for now, Kasa, you bought the rule. Say, woman to about my Niamra part abem, both NDC, MPP, CPP, whatever. Yaba bemwa, a mob bro for near see about Besha woman. Yaba boa, one year repu off. Omumra bontima can chess almost started so much ton forms. Ghana for do send a top forms in. And indeed, let me put it on record. And I want to be fair. And yet, this time here under this government, and as I do a coso over and over and over. And I think it's about time. As I say, you know, yet not near tree who flew. You be prison for the Ebeba, immigration the Ebeba, fire service the Ebeba, BB Abeba, police beba. You were about 5 more. You better some cut forms. The pato do a better forms to camera. University crack forms ni pe better forms no. Ni pefe say yentimi for more than 5,000. Yenim. Ni pe begu ay 21,000. Woma antimi an qualify amano. Get grad also change omo. That's the point. It is only a five times this number. That's a 21,000. Almost 100,000. You are talking about 120,000. And one more cut off forms, no matter how Jessica and a maton forms in the Amawom. Poor Ghanaians. Oh, here ni waba. A jabama wa makrum redane. Ne ba ne nana ne wafase. Abe yire na beji kakra wono hu dia cut off forms. Ama or minor institution state. Or minor yen she say or minor kase robu or mima. The poor folks. It is a 150,000 people top form see. Namu one seed in pa. Namu we namu 5,000. Check the percentage. No, munya percentage.
Yenkoso.
No, we must tell the truth in our own face.
The question is, we see there's a gap, there's a lap, and your political gap be and that lap, politics. No, we have to deal with the people who have been mandated to stand in our state. We have to deal with them.
I know maybe. Lawyer, yeah, quiet, you know. So you did ma a man penny food, you know, some say by a decose woman. Yamfa dibe ma woman because they are not they were not supposed to micromanage. A baby balance and CBC na say president or hold and Kufuado near the Akosiano near Boni Treso, then one year say, and no year say, and 1 year say, no 1 year say. And she said, no advocate. And now you can say, and penny 4 ministers or whatever, the same say ba. na yentimi say nye woman na directly omu involved. Yes, anaka. So don't forget about ultimate responsibility. The concept of ultimate responsibility.
But ultimate responsibility does not mean that people who are supposed to also act in that state should be left off the hook. It shouldn't be so.
Those who negligence. And now when him say, Abusiafo we say almost state.
Yes.
As I say,
they can.
One more prayer near the end, you know, who makes say, lawyer, my befie me womre.
Yamu adwumanye.
Would him say lawyer?
They can.
Now him say lawyer. Would him say lawyer? No advert into him. Advert.
They can.
What I say?
Occupiers liability. They can.
That's the point. We can sue Ghana Armed Forces.
Yes.
Government of Ghana. Together.
In fact, they should. They should. You see, and no nya ban bi asem. And I'm sure say President Mahama Kra be say.
But that's all what me ade.
You see,
the lawyer one say me nya advert nti yem fa me sue so na ade abrem.
Because the state had a responsibility, so we be more be okay.
Yeah, what
is a BBC say ya?
What him say ADSU on crane. Kumasi, it nearly happened. Yes,
Kumasi said in Parliament.
Kumasi Sports Stadium.
Yes, ba
kola Kumasi Sports Stadium.
Senior house o ma ye Minister say ba.
Yeah. Ba ko be Kumasi uni.
Minister na kan yo.
Ba kwati asem de nim Kumasi. Akwati ade o ye from you. I know I see to you. Ba Kumasi dey. Jama me.
Mate. Yo.
What you say?
Mate.
Kola collapse. Enti yam pen pomese. Okay, me ya na me pe. Sa niam ay di un komo wi a. Enti yanya dey way forward. Who say o prefer way forward?
Yeah.
Which I agree with him. But as I say incorporating wa ade bim. O kai napko.
Yeah.
O kai napko.
Unsuccessful napko.
Unsuccessful napko. I agree. The concept itself had a whole implementation and anya successful. Abra ye fi abemu na yenyat me hu said NAPCO it was a major challenge, but it was a very beautiful, well crafted initiative. Me bi me no mo tena se mo me how best that the next new patriotic party government abandon NAPCO idea.
Hey, what's that hour?
Abandon NAPCO idea no, but we can make it work
and improve it
and work proper. A year I work as a anti school. Anti school now we NAPCO structure no. NAPCO structure no say we absorb all those. Absorb what 2 years and exit. Yes sir. And he say NAPCO no structure no ho. Now ye a segment for security. And he said, we are interested in security. He said, and you be given orientation, and it's any money now. More interested in a BIM fan say mining and now EPA sector, that services in now. And your broad base, but will be our segment. It is a true say a recruitment, you say, is it the case, say, more security ne one interest in the adina. Can you be mobile to me a system no you bet me a room through that more sebase a natural resources forestry commission in Penipa
certain model be
yes model be for Penipa EPA we no Penipa mobile me go on that tangent na makoko na successful no more arrangement no more fitness near the pass here then you are enrolled on. And by the time Okaza President for the community police by the idea was Sankola Nebeko community police
youth employment
and necra this for Abe Hansen. Momo pension. Community police or mature
Omochro report, operations, you were not given the opportunity to enter the Ghana Police Service.
That
and the NDC is attempting to do that.
They are attempting because I feel no woman who.
But it's good. Community man, police
and non, I want to maybe. And it's an up.
I bet me here for one-on-one a lot of matters because no one a lot of insight to Akwetia. It's genuinely one.
Now him say Akwetia or Diamond Market to Akwetia.
Wow, look at this.
Diamond. Then Thursday, Sabri Chema Muni Kene Oba. It's a market, normal market. To be only Diamond. Then Opa and Co.
Any MP or Diamond
media.
Any MP or Diamond baby.
There were Diamond Market to Akwetia. Yes, you're from Belgium. Will be our table. So
what we can do is say Thursday or time. And Kiempeja bedroom and Coho. Kiempeja Adom FM.
Oh, Yanko, no passampa, you bear Wedgman. Okay, you bear Wedgman. Now, it's Yakwetia for
Napcodian.
A good.
You see the concept.
And this is our detail.
We need
Mammy and Kakota, 7 cacra.
For court to bear.
Court, and they approve Chief Justice. Now, some call for minimum so be baby and I know Hokra. Most more. Yeah, pick signals on Beccabi. Yes, yeah, quite a full house. Sober.
Yeah.
Because you see, Ghana, sir. Krum hadi e kosono na me gidi said eye bisa om said e pa na nom ne ya maame justice Gertrude toko no wa omo afa na sem chen maame na nkasa kra maame ne fa petition bi emba parliament o maame ne nko ba bi enko okok ne court or ne lawyers e dey na some people fu afa maame ne tisa asase e dey nom ne wo.
They talk about principle.
A principle ben.
Principle.
Maame no so uye minority leader, respected minority leader. Se petition bi na maame ne dia ba parliament. And I will hear him say, "Mammy, no case is different." And then I at first, now you Godfred, I'm a former attorney general, and they defend the mammy. And then someone than a bass or baby. And then my quite courts, as president of say, you cannot stop an arm of government from functioning. You left your catcher. Cases baby ya de ko ya penjanshi say Supreme Court here ntimi na the President Mahama nkonfa ne nsengu na mu de ne nsegu na chi where amako Supreme Court on ma ya ma mo kwan ya anje injunction antum no still ama ya makwan President appointed Chief Justice yewra Justice Bafu Boni President Mahama na appointed ko Supreme Court me akala na President Mahama krese ko fa be Chief Justice.
I've got young